afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Sungod Arena. This is Steve Erickson along with Dan Donnelly. We'll be doing the broadcast for the tournament here at the Sungod. Dan, we've watched a bit of action so far. What are you feeling on it so far?
Well, the Pee-wees are certainly bigger than they were when I was this age, but the tournament's going along very well. The annual Christmas tournament, Pee-wee AAA, Adam AAA, and we're just getting into the action, and it looks good. It's a close game.
So far it is. I've really been impressed with the play of some of the players, and we're going to get down very shortly and join it. And the play is already in progress. We're in the second period with North Delta leading 2-1. We'll go down and join them very shortly. But so far, like I say, we've seen it. Despite the weather, everything's going really, really extremely well for them.
Well, the weather certainly wasn't on our side, that's for sure, Steve. But goaltending has been good, and the play has been fast, and it's been good hockey, and we're looking forward to a good game.
Yes, I hope we go down and have a good game. And so far, we've got a lot of people upset with us, but those things, we'll just live with that. So we'll go down and join the game in action.
The holiday season has always been one of caring and sharing, family and friends. Drinking and driving has no place in the festivities, and we all share the responsibility.
As we alluded to earlier, the score is North Delta 2 and Burnaby 1. With 5 minutes and 45 seconds left in the second period. So far, we have seen a lot of action. We had minor technical difficulties prior to us opening up here, but everything is all rectified right now, and the play is underway. We've got North Delta coming out of their own zone. Richie goes up across the blue line. They're careful to stay on side. Play goes in the corner. Two guys after the puck. Circles, gets it back to the blue line. Gaucher keeps it in. Back off the boards. Halverson was going after it. He misplayed it. It's picked up. Darian tries to come out of his own zone. He lost it. Was back out to center. Out to North Delta. North Delta gives it across ice over to Gaucher. Gaucher gives it up again to Halverson. Goes in the zone. Gets away from the man. Gives it to Ritchie. Goes in. Goes wide. Goes to round the goal behind. He's hauled down. No penalty called on the play by Mr. Referee Rob Armstrong. I guess Robbie felt that no penalty was warranted, so he didn't call one. Well, what's your feeling on the game so far, Nan?
Richie's had a great game so far, Steve. He's been around the action. He's got himself a goal already tonight, and this afternoon rather, he's all around the net, causing a problem for the goaltender for Burnaby, and seems to make the action happen. So we'll keep an eye on him as the game goes on.
We've seen Richie in action last year. I remember watching Richie over here play at the same facility, the gorgeous complex in Delta here, the Sungod Arena. And he's really a heads-up hockey player. He's smart. He knows where to go and when he should be there. But North Delta tried to keep it in the zone. They couldn't. Burnaby coming out. We've got Darian comes up across the line. Got his man going towards the net. And Crippen holds on it very wisely. He had a couple of guys jam in front of the net, and he didn't want to take no chances and let that one go.
Apparently, from what I understand, Burnaby Minor uses only 2 centers in their system, and that must make for some tired centermen at the end of the game, I can imagine. But here he is at center again.
I've noticed Serjak's the one center we've alluded to, but I noticed the one thing we're talking about the centers is they're really having quick line changes, and I think towards the latter part of the third period, that could really take its toll. Got North Delta coming out of their own zone. Darian got it. He intercepted it for Burnaby. He goes up. He's got Serjak with him. Serjak going towards the front of the goal. Couldn't get a handle on it. Delta picks it up. Nice pass coming up. Back up the center. Across the blue line. Anderson tries to jam the front of the goal. Couldn't. And it goes, I believe, on the back of the net. Deflected off a Burnaby stick. And the faceoff will stay to the left of the goaltender.
This has been very fast-paced action for a Pee-wee game, Steve. I've been very impressed with the speed and the pace. And the players seem to be very well behaved. I don't think we've had a penalty called yet in the game. And things are looking very well.
So far, they're playing extremely well. And the only thing that I can say, in fairness for the boys, is when you get a couple of teams that are really, really playing their hearts out and they're well disciplined, you've got to give a lot of credit to the coaching staff and management for both teams. I think they're both doing an excellent job with their boys. Dunlop just shoots it in the Burnaby zone. Eaton holds on it. He wants to get a face-off. He says, look, boys, get organized. You're not setting this play up proper.
Burnaby's not coming out of their end as well as they could. For the size of their boys, they're not breaking as fast as North Delta does, and their passes aren't as crisp. But I think that'll come along and as the game goes further on. Collingwood and Wilson out in the defense now for North Delta.
They're both right shots, I noticed. Nowadays, that seems to be a little strange when you see both defensemen with right shots. It used to be in the olden times, back when we were a little bit younger. You used to see a person playing right defense that shot right and a person playing left defense that shot left. And I don't know, maybe they feel that the center draws to his right. Maybe it could be advantageous to both the point men instead of just one. Got Burnaby, Cardelli, got it in wide of the goal. It's picked up there in the corner by Primo. Primo lost the puck. Delta gets it out of their own zone. It's picked up by Delta. Summers crosses the blue line, tries to get around defenseman. He couldn't. He's intercepted by Kuris. Kuris coming out of his own zone, up to center. He's up. Got a couple guys with him. Shoots it wide. A little bit of feeble shot, and it goes off the backboards onto the goal.
And Joe Cardarelli for Burnaby has got a tremendous shot for a peewee. We've seen it there just a few seconds ago from the blue line, and that puck was in the air and at the tender when it hit him. A terrific shot for a fellow that age. Here's Burnaby's Surjak out again, one of the two centermen. He's all over.
Surjak got the puck. Give it over to Bernie. Bernie just dumped it in the zone. Bernie going after it. Bernie's about the smallest player on the ice, but Bernie out there. Shot in was delayed offside by the linesman. They come out, cleared the zone to stay onside. Halverson tried to pick it up, couldn't. Ritchie forechecking. Ritchie goes, gets the puck away from his man. Ritchie going in, goes on the left side. Nice back pass to Halverson. Halverson passes it wide, goes in, shoots. Good stop by Eaton on that. He played that angle really well. And you got Burnaby coming out of their own zone. Surjak up the center, goes up, goes wide, goes around the defenseman. Gaucher tries to pass it out front, lost his balance and fell down. Got Delphi coming up. Ritchie cross center ice, goes in the zone, goes wide, out in the corner, tries to send out to Halverson, shoots. Good stop by Eaton on that. Again, Eaton played the angle well. And a couple players come together in front of the goal, pushing and shoving, but no harm done. Cooler heads prevail.
Jeff Eaton came up with a big save there, Steve, on two shots, really. And both Ritchie in on both of them. I said earlier that he's a spark plug out there. He's going to cause the goaltender some headaches, and he certainly made Eaton come up to his best on those two shots. Good goaltending by the Burnaby goaltender. He's had a fair share of shots. I think they're 11-3 in the first period, if I'm not mistaken. So he's had his hands full today with this North Delta Sun Devils team.
Delta seems to, every opportunity they get, they seem to be taking a lot of good shots direct on goal. Good long pass coming out of their own zone. Cardelli takes a good shot, and Crippen stopped that. Stopped that shot extremely easy from our vantage point, but as an old official, I'd never like to second guess a goaltender because myself, Juan, and you, Dan, I don't think either one of us ever played goal.
Well, Crippen played the angle very well. Kept his eye on the puck, got it in his equipment, and smothered it up before any rebound came out. And that's important when a goaltending. Keep the rebounds down.
Goes in the corner. Gaucher tries to work it out. Off the boards, passes it up the center. Anderson goes up, crosses the line. They're careful to stay onside. Nice little drop pass there to Murray. Murray goes to take it in the corner. He misplayed it, lost it. Picked up by Northrup. Northrup for Burnaby coming out. Tries to get out of their zone. Goes up the center. It was almost an outside pass, but good shot. Nice stop by Crippen there. The big rebound though. North Delta Sun Devils coming out of their own zone. Up the center, lost the puck, going back after it. Tried to play it along the boards, couldn't. Is it? Nice pass, straight across. Anderson took a shot, scores! That shot completely eluded Eaton. I think Eaton thought he had it beat and possibly just maybe played it a little bit lax.
It was like a knuckleballer, really, is what happened, Steve. He came in on the outside and shot it into some legs, and it just fooled Eaton, really, is what happened. And you can't blame the goaltender on a goal like that, but with all those legs around, it's hard to see. Good pressure by the North Delta Sun Devils, so they kept the pressure on. They intercepted a pass at the blue line, which caused the problem in the first place. And Cardarelli coughing the puck up about just in front of the North Delta bench caused that breakaway.
Good forechecking by Delta. And from the faceoff, Savage lost the puck off the draw. Intercepted by Burnaby. Passed it up the center, up to Cardarelli again. Cardarelli, give it rink wide over the area. There you go in the corner. Cardarelli, shot, stopped by Crippen. Kept in at the point there. Kuris tried to get a shot through, but couldn't. It's intercepted at the blue line. Cardarelli back up the center. Puts it back in the zone. Goes off the boards. Darian going in. 4 checkings. Intercepted by Delta. Coming out of their own zone. Picked up by Summers. Summers lost it again. It's picked up across ice over to Kuris. Kuris tried to pass it out. Lost it. It's intercepted there at the blue line by Dunlop. Dunlop just had it, took a funny bounce and misplayed it. Intercepted by Surjak. Surjak for Burnaby, shoots it in. Goes off the back boards. Cardarelli, 4 checking. Didn't get to his man in time. Burnaby coming out. Tried to pass it out front, couldn't. And it's intercepted by Delta. Comes up, crosses the blue line. Dunlop going front of the goal. Couldn't get a good shot away. Goaltender stopped it, but it looked like a real easy shot to stop. But again, I don't want to second guess the goaltenders. Murray had the puck intercepted. Cardarelli lost the puck. Picked up by Halverson. Halverson gives it to Ritchie, goes in, shoots little wide of the goal. Almost right on target, but just inches wide. Delta keeps the puck in. That Halverson tries to send it out front. Couldn't. Dunlop went to go to the front of the goal, and Ritchie took another shot on goal. Ritchie, I'd like to actually know how many shots Ritchie's getting on goal right now.
He certainly gets
getting his fair share, isn't he?
Cominetti picked up the goal on for North Delta, and that's official from Anderson. He's been all over the ice. A good game. Ritchie, Cominetti having a good day out there. Ritchie's out there again on the wing. Late substitution for Burnaby coming in.
5 seconds left in the second period. At the remainder of the conclusion, of this period, we'll give you the goal scoring for the first couple of goals. Delta keeps it in. And from the face-off, I don't know whether he hit the lines.
Well, they're standing up to the puck, standing up to the shooter, and making a good contest of it. 3-1, Delta in front.
We've got the goal scorers right now. Well, the teams are taking a well-deserved break. The goal scorers. North Delta, the Sun Devils, scored the first goal. The goal was scored by number 7 Ritchie, assist Halverson, and number 12 Anderson. Burnaby tied it up, which made it a 1-all game. Goal was scored by Cardarelli, number 17, assist by Crema and Northrup. Then North Delta went ahead. Second goal was scored by number 16 Savage, assisted by Murray and number 12 Anderson. And the third goal
was by Glendon Cominetti, and he was assisted on that by Bobby Anderson.
We've got the referee for this game. Better late than never. At least we got all this stuff in finally. Referee for this game is Mr. Rob Armstrong from Langley. The linesmen are 2 young Delta products, which I'm proud to say. Young linesman Jason Pirwa and linesman David Whitehouse. And so far, because we both officiated in the past, we can honestly say that so far, despite the fact that the score is 3-1, the officiating has not been a determining factor in any goal in any way, shape, or form.
It's very true, Steve. The officiating has been actually very good, and it's good to see in a tournament that they get the good fellows out on the weekends to do these tournaments, and the officiating has been top-notch, both in the game we watched earlier before this one, before the on-air game, and this one as well. So very nice to see that the program and the BC Amateur Hockey Association, the referee program, is working, and there is good officials around, and it's good to see them out.
Yeah, it is, because normally you get a young man like Rob Armstrong. He comes out, and it's tough to get the older people involved. And right now, while the players are taking a break, we're going to take a short pause, and we'll get our break, and we'll be right back live with more hockey action from the Sungod Arena.
Just because of the noise.
I believe so.
It's still under change.
We're back live from the Sungod Arena. This is Steve Erickson along with Dan Donnelly. Hockey action's just resumed in the third period here from the Sungod Arena. North Delta's got the pressure on. Puck's in the zone. It's off the boards. Ritchie forechecking, going after it. It's intercepted there along the boards by Piragani. Tries to get it out. Does. He gets it up to center. Gets it up to Ward. Ward gets it out. Shoots it in. It's off the boards. Tries to pass it out front. Trippin plays the angle nice to hold the short side of the goal. They maintain it, keep it in. Cardarelli goes in the corner, forechecking. Oh, he took a little bit of a bump there by Collingwood. Collingwood made sure to keep his elbow low so as not to get a penalty. And we've got North Delta. Johnson coming up. Straight up the middle, crosses the blue line, tries to split the defense, doesn't. Ritchie takes a shot. A little wide of the goal. Goes behind the goal, he's got it again. Johnson going to the front of the goal. Got Johnson and Halverson in front of the goal. The goaltender comes out, shoots, he scores! North Delta jammed in front of the goal really nice. They didn't back off. I don't know how he got that puck out the front. I didn't think he would.
Richie got himself another goal, Steve. Hard work is what got him that goal. Not giving up, getting in there, digging for the puck, and lo and behold, the puck popped up right in front of the goal, and he popped it by Eaton. I told you to watch this Richie guy, and he's putting a show on for us today. There's no question about that. Good goal by Richie. Hard work. That's a hard work goal. That's all that is. Pure and simple.
And from the faceoff, we've got North Delta coming up, crosses the blue line. Goes in his zone, stops, turns around. Anderson got the puck in the corner, and Burnaby picks it up. Bernie tries to get it off the boards, gets it out in the neutral zone, is kept in by Delta, and we've got a whistle for an offside. And that's the offside we were talking about earlier, Dan, where the linesman puts his arm up for delayed offside, and all the Delta player had to do was shoot the puck in. They clear the zone. No one can advance in the zone prior to the player being in there. So all they got to do is they got to clear the zone and make a U-turn and go right back in. And I personally, despite the fact that I've seen a lot of rules come and go, I just love that rule.
Yeah, that is a
big game moving.
No question. A lot of this game has been played in the Burnaby end so far, I can tell you that. And the defense for North Delta Sun Devils is doing a great job. Here they go.
We've got Northrop shot the puck all the way down the ice. Icing was waved off. Gaucher had the puck in the corner. Tried to get it out. Couldn't. Give it over to Sheldon. They make a U-turn in their own zone. Goes behind the goal. Sets it up. Playing it very cautious. Gives it off to Gaucher. Gaucher headmans the puck. Nice headman pass. Gives it up over cross ice there. Give it over to Murray. Murray takes it in the corner. Murray took a good solid little bump there by Kuris. Fell down. Lost his balance in the corner. Burnaby tried to get out of his own zone. It's intercepted by Surjak. Surjak's the captain of the Burnaby. A big boy for a peewee. Give it off over to Paragonis. Goes in. Tries to go through the defense. Couldn't. Surjak. Forechecking again. Stays on his man. He's not giving up. Stays right on Jeff Shelton. Shelton lost the puck in the corner. It's picked up by Gaucher. Gaucher rink wide. Off the boards. Up to center. Got North Delta Savage coming up across the blue line. Stays on side. Split the defense. Goes in. Oh, took a little bit of a bump in front of the goal. Fell down. No harm done. Burnaby picking the puck up. He's coming out of his own zone. We've got Cardarelli. Shoots it in. Wide of the goal. Off the boards. And we've got Crippen. Plays it casually off the boards. There he made sure he wasn't going to give it away to nobody. And North Delta. We've got Dunlop. Gives it up the center. They stay on side. They really play that offside pass extremely well. Goes up the middle. Goaltender Eaton comes out, holds on the puck, and they get a face-off to the right of Eaton.
It might have been a little quick on the whistle there, Steve. I don't know, but again, we're not in that position. Delta plays very well in their own zone. I think that's what the difference has become. The playing in their own zone is crisp, it's clear. They're not letting their hanging their goaltender out to dry and getting the good shots. Savage had a couple of good rushes in that last shift.
5-3-1.
Savage had a couple of good rushes, but unfortunately he couldn't capitalize on him when he got into the other zone. He just couldn't put the finishing touch on it.
Thank you.
Got North Delta Wilson at the boards, kept it in. Couldn't keep it in. They just lost it there just momentarily. Picked up by Cardarelli, goes in, crosses the blue line. Intercepted there by Johnson. Johnson gives it off to Halverson. Halverson rink wide up to Ritchie. Ritchie goes up, gets around a man. Passes it out front to Ritchie, tried to get it once, goes twice. Oh, good stop by Eaton there to play the wide side of the goal. Burnaby coming up, gives it up to Darien. Darien passes the puck up a little ahead of him, up to Cardarelli. They really headman the puck well, this Burnaby team. Goes in the corner now. Back in off the boards. Collingwood takes the puck behind his goal, straight up the middle. Dangerous play. Gives it up there to Halverson. Halverson comes up, got a man with him. He's got Johnson rushing in front of the net, takes the puck, goes in, goes right underneath the goaltender. Shoots, he scores. Nice little backhand. Forehand to backhand and right underneath Eaton.
Beautiful goal. Beautiful goal. Ritchie setting up Halverson. 1, 2, 3, tic-tac-toe on the passes. Delta looks very good coming out of their own end. For Pee-wees, I'm really impressed the way they come out of those, and they break out well. Passes straight up the center of the ice, clicking at the blue line, clicking at center, and it looks very good.
They do. They really, really play a good game. At this time, I think we just should take a couple of seconds and acknowledge the coaching staff. The coaching staff for the North Delta Sun Devils. Coaches Doug Harding, Rob Cook. I've done a lot of Robbie games when he played as minor. and Ron Ritchie, and the manager is Ken Cameron. A lot of our credit goes to them. They've got these boys really gelling like a unit. Got Burnaby coming up, crosses the blue line, goes in, goes around, takes a shot, wide of the goal. They couldn't just catch the corner. It's kept in at the point there by Trima. Trima lost it, give it off to his own man, Kuris. Kuris lost it again, gives it up. North Delta with the puck coming out, gives it off to Murray. Murray rink wide, fake the shot. Nice little fake shot there by Anderson. I thought he was going to shoot it myself, but he didn't. Oh, Delta lost the puck. Trima coming up. It's intercepted there off the blue line by number 10, Surjak. Surjak, Burnaby's on a line change, a wholesale change, intercepted by Morrison in the corner. Morrison tried a little back pass. Didn't get all the wood on that one proper, and he's taken out of the play there by number 15, Ward. Tries to pass it out front, does. Delta at the point, keeps it in, shoots. A little wide of the goal out front. Good stop by Eaton. Eaton takes another second chance. Cardarelli passed it right back to his goaltender. You don't see many guys do that. Good thing the goaltender Eaton's alert on that play. Off the board, goes in the corner. Gaucher banked it off the boards. Intercepted there by Surjak. Surjak lost it. Intercepted by Savage. Comes up and reach wide. Savage gets the puck back, shoots. Little deflection, goes wide in the corner. Morrison made it go wide. Goes behind the goal against the boards, and referee Rob Armstrong blows the whistle, and we will have another stoppage of play with 9:22 left in the third period.
North Delta is really carrying the play to Burnaby now. Burnaby seems to get out the center to the blue line of North Delta, and they're stopped right there. And they can shoot the puck in, but they're not getting effective shots on Crippen. He's having a fairly easy day back there in the North Delta net.
He looks sort of nonchalant right now, but not when the play's in his end. One thing we can't fault, despite the fact that the score is 5-1 for the North Delta Sungod, we sure really fault any goals on Jeff Eaton, the goaltender for Burnaby, because he hasn't had much help. As I was talking, lack of help again. There's a nice goal. They go around him. It just looks, I don't know, the defense just give up. They didn't forecheck. They weren't going after their man on that one.
You shouldn't score from there in any legal play. And that Eaton let up a little bit, thinking the guy was going to be covered by a defenseman back, and he wasn't. Then he rolled the puck actually right across the goal line from the side of the net. That's not a heads-up defensive play, but you're right about Eaton. He's played a strong and scored. Not indicative of the way he's played. That could very easily be in double figures at this point if it wasn't. 6-1 for Delta Sun Devils at the moment.
Extremely easy. I had a goaltender tell me once, he said that if he was married to his team, he said he could sue him for non-support. Burnaby lost the balance, fell down against the boards. It's intercepted there by Delta Johnson. Trying to give the puck out to Ritchie, intercepts the puck, tried to pass it out front to Halverson. Back pass, taken out of the play there by Morrison. And they hold it against the board for a face-off with 8:50 seconds left in the third period of play here from the gorgeous complex here at Delta, the Sungod Arena. And we don't have much of a crowd here today, but in all truthfulness, I think the weather has an awful lot to do with that.
Well, the weather certainly did have something to do with it. There's no question about that. A dump of snow last night in the North Delta area, all over the lower mainland for that matter.
Really got to give a lot of credit to these boys and the coaches and especially their parents that travel these boys all over to the different facilities, because you look outside, you wonder why you'd want to go out in the first place. We've got Burnaby. Paulus coming in, goes wide, tried to give it out front to Surjak, couldn't. Surjak picked it up anyway, takes a shot back, good stop right on Crippen. He had to be alert to stop that one.
That's the second one he stopped like that now. Long shots, he comes out of the net and takes it in the pads, and the rebound is non-existent. And that'll save you a lot of those goals in the back. Eaton's been caught a couple of rebounds and been sticked out in front. Good play. Griffin's playing good heads-up hockey.
Delta's had a habit for the last couple of chances, the times the players have, where Burnaby's gone towards the front of the goal, they've more or less lost it around the face-off dot, and they've more or less, I guess, just taken it for granted that they were going to get a hold of the puck, and it's gone back out to the center slot area, and no centermen or wingers have even been forechecking or rushing the point man, and that was one that could have cost them, because Darien had a nice shot and a good chance on that one. We've got Delta, number 19, Wilson, going behind the goal. Lost the puck to Burnaby. Burnaby coming out of their own zone. We've got number 16, Paulus. Rink wide, give it over to Darien. Darien goes in the zone. Lost it off the board, just kept in by Cardarelli. Cardarelli, a tall player, goes in, goes to his backhand, shoots it out front. Good stop by Crippen on that. I think he just got his toe in that. Nice play to keep that one out of the goal. Puck was kept in the zone there by Couris. Couris along the boards, fighting for it. Back in the corner, using the referee as a decoy. Delta coming up the center. Got Cominetti going in. Goes to the inside of the fence to his backhand, shoots. Oh, just inches wide. Just wide of the goal. I think he expected that one to go in without even looking. It's intercepted at center by Delta. Delta coming up. Got Savage, goes up, across the blue line. He's got Summers with him, tried to give it to Summers, couldn't. It's intercepted there by Darian. Darian coming out of his own zone, gives it out to Cardarelli. Cardarelli goes wide around the defenseman, comes out to his front, goes to his backhand, shoots. Again, another stop by Crippen. Crippen's playing exceptional out here. Nothing's going to get by him. We've got 7 minutes and 5 seconds left in the third period of play from the Sungod. Delta 6, Burnaby 1, but you'd never know it the way Burnaby's coming on right now. Crippen's playing just exceptional. Burnaby coming out of their own zone. Lost it. It's kept in the zone by Summers. Just a nice little stop there by Eaton to the side of the goal. Give it off to Morrison. Behind his goal. Goes in the corner. Morrison coming out. Good burst of speed there to get past the defenseman. We've got Delta. Gaucher, rink wide, gives it over, or attempted to give it over to Johnson. He just misplayed there. It's intercepted at the blue line there by Crema. Crema lost it. We've got an offside called at the blue line by David Whitehouse, the linesman. Good call, David.
You can't say enough about Richard Crippen of the North Delta Sun Devil net. He's come up with 2 enormous saves after some relatively calm time, and that's a good goaltender come up with the big saves when he needs them. And he came up with 2 enormous saves right there. Clear cut, right in front, him and the shooter.
He's really reading the play really, really well. He's just seems that a couple of times the defensemen are more or less taking it for granted that they're not going to cough it up, but unfortunately they're doing it, and it's a good thing they got a stalwart like Richie playing back. Delta in front, Halverson, good stop there by Eaton to play that one really cautious. Goes in the corner again. We've got Halverson in the corner, give it off, tried to center it, but couldn't. It's intercepted along the boards there. Collingwood keeps it in. Picked it up in front, out by Halverson. Halverson goes to the corner. He circles, he looks, he's got a couple guys in front. Halverson still with the puck. Trying to set everything up. Oh, intercepted there. We've got a delayed penalty coming up to Burnaby. And it was a little bit of a check after he threw it on Halverson. Interference penalty called by Rob Armstrong, the referee. And the face-off just comes outside the blue line. And the reason it's outside the blue line, if anybody's curious, it's not because the attacking team got the penalty, it's because that's where the puck was when the referee blew the whistle.
We just had that discussion earlier today, Steve, didn't we? That was a good call by the official, because in Pee Wee there's no body checking, as you know, and the player did end up on the ice without the puck. He's flat in his back. Good call by the referee of some kind, body checking, interference in this case. Good call.
And that's what they want kept on top of. Good stop there by Cardarelli, took a good shot, and a good stop again by Crippen. Crippen's going down. From our vantage point up here, it looks like he likes to go down and really go low. He looks like a shooter or a goaltender that drops down. He does a butterfly a fair amount. But a lot of times when the player's in close, that butterfly can really use it to your advantage.
Certainly can.
So on the face-off, it goes over wide along the boards. Northrop for Burnaby, keeps it in, shoots it. Around off the boards, goes in the corner. It's intercepted by North Delta Sun Devils. Coming out, up ice, up to number 5. Murray comes, took a little bit of a bump there. A bump, not a penalty bump, but a bump. Intercepted by Burnaby. Across the blue line. Surjak comes up, across to center, across the Delta blue line, goes in, takes a shot. Good, again, it's stopped by Crippen. Delta takes the puck, gives it off the boards to Cominetti. Cominetti goes up, tries to get around his defenseman, couldn't. Good smart heads-up play there by Burnaby, number 5, Curve, to take his hand out of the play. We've got Burnaby, Northrop. Gives the puck up the center, straight up the center to Cardarelli. Cardarelli, he's going in. He's got Surjak with him. Surjak gives it over to Cominetti, shooting wide. Couldn't get a handle on that one. Just took a funny bounce at the last second, got over top of his stick. Out front, whoa, that was a hummer. A little bit high and wide. The Lions could have used that for a field goal last summer. Off the boards, they're fighting for it, and referee Rob Armstrong blows the whistle. We get a face-off in the Delta zone.
A little bit of pressure there by Burnaby. They're big shooters, of course, and teeing up like that on the goaltender. But any good goaltender will tell you he's not scared of a shot from that far back when it's a slap shot. And as we see, it went wide and high of the net. And it seems to me the Sun Devils certainly don't have any goaltending problems. Crippen's playing well. Lawless played good last night over at the rec center. They look good, solid in goal.
That's what we should also say is that Darrell Lawless is the backup goaltender, and he hasn't been put in action yet, but he's probably just as capable as going in as Richard Tripp. Delta took a shot wide of the goal. It's kept in at the point there. Wilson gets around one man, goes out, circles towards the front of the goal. Eaton plays at cautious. Delta tried to intercept it, couldn't. It's in the skates. Darian couldn't find it. Nobody told him where it was. Darian was forechecking, staying with his man. Tries to shoot it out, couldn't. Intercepted. It's kept in at the point by Collingwood, and we have a whistle, and I believe that was for an offside because I was looking at my paperwork and I wasn't paying attention to what was going on.
Indeed, it was offside. A good close call by the linesman, but he was right on top of the play, and offside it certainly was. Remember, he's making some changes now. The 3:55 to go in the hockey game. 6-1 for North Delta Sun Devils. They seem to have this one in hand, that's for sure. Right from the opening face-off, they controlled play, and they took it to Burnaby, and that's the result.
Shot a little wide of the goal, up and in, forechecking. The penalty is just concluded. Burnaby back at full strength, tucked in against the boards. Delta trying to work it out. They do. Summers tries to come out front, shoots it wide of the goal. It's Wilson going in, forechecking along the boards there. But Summers tries to keep it in. Just misplayed the puck, back to center. Delta intercepts it. Takes it off the boards. Wilson shot it in. It just went over Wilson's stick as Burnaby shot it back out. We've got Darian goes in, passes it out front, shot it wide of the goal. Hollis just couldn't get good wood on that one. And it's intercepted by Delta. Delta, Savage coming out. Across the Burnaby blue line, goes in. Nice little drop pass there to number 9, Dunlop. Shot a little wide, it's intercepted off the boards. And we've got Burnaby. We've got Burnaby number 16, Paulus, coming out. Nice little move to get away from his player. Headmans it up to Darian. Goes in, across the blue line again. A stop by Crippen. Off his blocker that time. And Delta Johnson coming up the center. Intercepted there, right at center by Pagonis. Pagonis lost the puck. And we got one of the smallest players on the ice there for Burnaby. Todd Burney. Against the boards. He sort of looks out of place, but he's a good, smart heads-up player out there. Delta, number 20, Johnson, tries to get the puck. Lost it. It's intercepted there by Ritchie. Ritchie goes in, circles in front of the goal, gives it off to Halverson. Halverson, a back pass out front. Couldn't get a handle on it. We've got Johnson talking to the referee on that. Instead of being concerned with what was going on where the puck was, he was actually standing talking to the referee, Rob Armstrong.
Well, he got a shot in the head by Jeff Eaton there at the end of the play, and he was wanting Rob to call a penalty on that, but no such luck at this point.
Oh, he's got two chances, sort of slim and none. Halverson with the puck, gives it off, back at the point. Good stop by Eaton. Delta had a good chance, a good shot on goal. Scott Pagonis shoots it out to center. It's intercepted there by Gaucher. Gaucher, rink wide. Give it clear ice cross to Cameron. Cameron gives the puck up. Ritchie coming in, circles, get him onside. Trying to get his boys back on side. Delta Hunnell wholesale line changes, rink wide. Nice pass by Ritchie. Was up, crossed the blue line. A good solid shot there by Sheldon. And it's intercepted by Burnaby. Burnaby coming out of their own zone. Burnaby trying to catch their breath and go off on a couple of line changes. We have a penalty coming up. I believe it's to Delta for a cross-checking penalty indicated by Rob Armstrong, and I believe it's to number 20, Andrew Johnson.
Well, it happened right in front of the referee. If you're going to give a penalty, you may as well give it out a stick distance from the referee. Those are usually good penalties. Limited conflict from the bench when you're that close.
We've always liked them when they've been obvious and been right in front of us. That's an actual referee's wish, I guess you could say. It's nice. It's the stuff that is away from the play that makes it difficult to call. But when it's there, you have no choice.
You got to call it.
Delta killing a penalty. We've got 1 minute of play left from the third period of play from the Sungod Arena. Delta fighting for the puck, intercepted by Burnaby. Trippin is playing the short side of the post, back at the point. It's kept in there by Couros. Takes a shot, wide of the goal, off the glass. Couros keeps it in, along the boards. Got lots of help from everybody back there, and it's just shot out and down the ice by Delta. Eaton goes out of his goal. Stops it. Oh, bad pass by Eaton. I don't think he thought that player was that close. Burnaby again coughed the puck up in their own zone. Looks like Burnaby right now at this time is just a little bit disorganized, or disheartened, I guess would be a better way to put it. It's intercepted by Krima, coming up, rink wide. It's going cross ice. Well cross ice. Jeff Sheldon shot it out and down the ice. We've got 10 seconds left in the third period of play. Delta 6, Burnaby 1. Picked up at center by Cardarelli. Lost the puck. Intercepted there. Delta goes up, shoots it in the zone. Took a little bump out on the boards, and the buzzer goes to end the game here at the Sungod Arena. The final score, Delta 6, Burnaby 1. We will take a short break and return with the summary of this game very shortly.
A lazy evening at home.
This is Steve Erickson, and then we're back. So far, we're just giving out trophies, and there was a little bit of a delay. I heard somebody make a funny comment saying that they were stuck in the snow, one of the tournament people or something like that. Probably could be true.
I see they're giving away, these are the B winners that they're giving out now to Burnaby Minor. And they're calling each player up individually.
Number 4, Jason Carter.
North Delta, of course, won the whole thing, and Cowichan and Valley over there is the second or third place.
Joe Cardarelli.
Just one of the centermen for Burnaby, Cardarelli.
He's a big boy.
He's a big boy. Had a good game.
Yeah, he did. That's got to be the smallest player right there in the whole Burnaby squad. In fact, probably even on the Delta squad. Because Delta boys are no slouch. They got some big boys out there too.
Quite often, though, the smaller the boy, the bigger the heart. That's what it amounts to in some cases.
Isn't that the truth in a lot of cases? As I was going to mention just prior to our little break there, I know the Delta boys are extremely well coached with everyone they've got helping out, but the main coach, I believe, and I stand to be corrected on this, and he'll probably let me know if I'm wrong, Mr. Doug Harding. I know Doug. I've gone back and reffed a lot of Doug's games when he used to coach junior hockey over on the island. And one thing I know with Doug very personally is that Doug likes a team that is aggressive, but he also likes them to be extremely well disciplined so that they play his style. They forecheck the corners, they jam the goal, and they don't back off and let the other team take the play to them. If there's a chance where you've got a puck is maybe loose, and it's maybe loose by 10, 15 feet, and you got two players going for it, he doesn't want his players to back off and just sit and take it nonchalant and let the other team get it. He wants to be the aggressive team.
This team certainly showed discipline today, and they were aggressive. But they came after Burnaby right off the drop of the puck, and they came after them, went after them, stuck with it. And I think what you just described his whole team, the way he played. I don't know him, so what you described to me was certainly in fitting there. Mr. Ritchie, I happen to know Ron Ritchie. He's with the Delta Sun Devils, and I've had experience with him in coaching the past, and again, very dedicated and individual, and obviously he's done a very good job with this Delta team.
Oh, extremely. I can't say enough about the not just the coaching and the managing people of each team, but as we said earlier, we have to give a lot of special thanks to the parents that play chauffeur to a lot of these boys, all the time. They take them to the early morning practices or extremely late night practices, whichever the case might be. And to all those parents of the boys, our hat goes off to you because you really deserve a real warm hand, because I think you do a heck of a job. And without their input from the parents, the game would be blown.
Yeah, this is Cowichan now getting the second place in the tournament. If Burnaby had beaten North Delta, it would have been a different story. Cowichan would have won, apparently, from what I'm told. So this is nice for them to hang around and get their trophy.
Number 71.
It is. I don't think they had much choice. Maybe they were snowed in, but they've got just as much snow in Cowichan, because I've got a sister-in-law that lives in Duncan, and I was talking to her, I guess it was the 24th of December, and she was telling me that they have got their fair share. So maybe the storm that hit them just finally got over to visit us.
Well, they got their work cut out for them getting home, and any parents and fans who come out today certainly deserve accolades from everyone, because this is quite a dump of snow, and it was quite a job for everybody to get here. These tournaments always bring out the best in people and the excitement, and the kids are always into it. irregardless of the tournament, where it is, what it is, or how many teams are there. The kids are into it, and you can see it in their faces when they're coming to get their trophy. If you're one of the last 3 teams standing out here, that's what you strive for at the end of the tournament. First, second, or third, you're still going to be here picking up your trophy at the end. Terrific.
Yeah, it's nice to see the players hang around like this. I think the one thing a tournament really does, it really more or less gels all the teams together. You get a little bit of animosity between different players and that, but normally in the long run you get a real good group of players, and they get along with each other, and a lot of camaraderie with everyone out there. And they joke and tease, and like I say, they take it serious on the ice, but when the game's over, it's over, and that's all there is to it.
I know as an official over the years too, the tournament used to be the fun part. You get to see other officials work, and
Number 8, Jeff Morris.
you have a game off, so you stick, hang around, and chat with other officials. And the players do the same thing. They're chatting with one another once their game is over, and I don't know if these teams play each other. I don't, Cowichan obviously doesn't play them on a regular basis, so they don't see them, and that's interesting too, to have a team you've never seen before take them on. You're not browbeaten by having lost them 5 times in the regular season and then meet them in a tournament or something.
Yeah, that could really be disheartening.
Number 5.
And talk about the officiating. We were just talking to the referee of this game, Mr. Rob Armstrong. Not only do the players, they're more or less fortunate, I guess, because we both officiated, and the players are fortunate. They come over and they play in the one tournament, and that's all they're in. He's talking to the referee, Rob Armstrong. Robbie's going to leave here and go to Burnaby, and I think he's got about an hour and a half to be on the ice in Burnaby, and when he's off the ice in Burnaby, ironically, he has to go to the North Shore Winter Club. So he's got a lot of traveling to do, and Rob's not the only official that goes through that. There's a lot of them. And, they do a good job. There might be, a lot of problems or confrontations between people, but overall, I think they do a pretty commendable job.
I think that tournament organizers, people behind the scenes that you don't see on the ice here, do a lot of work to these. I've been involved with organizing these tournaments and whatnot, and they do a lot of work, and it shows through. A good tournament, it'll show through, and I think this has been a interesting tournament.
We got a couple people in Delta. We've got the referee chief for the North Delta Minor Hockey is Mr. Larry Miller, and he's got a good young lad that's from the Delta area that really helps him a lot, and he did the game prior to this one, and that's Mr. Jeff Naylor, who now I just recently found out lives in Burnaby, but they do a good job, and for all those people that help them, we give a lot of heartfelt thanks, because they do a good job, and without the officials, it's very simple. The game wouldn't progress, but for some officials, they seem to think that the game was invented for them. But as we said earlier, before we started our broadcast, they sort of die out, fairly early. They don't hang around too much.
That's for sure. There's North Delta picking up their trophies. Griffin played a terrific game in goal for North Delta.
Griffin played very strong. He came out, he challenged the shooters every chance he got. He had a lot of help. He had a lot of his players were back checking really aggressively for the first couple of periods, but the latter part of the third period, it just seemed that Delta, I don't know, from our vantage point again up here, it looked like they were a little bit complacent. They just sat back and said, well, we're ahead, so we just sit back, and thank heavens for them that Crippen was really alert and a good stalwart back there in goal, because he played a strong game for them.
There's Richie. He had himself a great day. He was all over the ice. I said it in the opening, watch out for him. He was all over the ice last night for North Delta, and again today. He looked very good. Terrific.
Number 18, Brendan Cominetti.
Cominetti again, having himself a good game, but not so great at getting the trophy. But
I don't know whether we should congratulate him with an award or give him a penalty on that play.
16, Ryan Savage.
Good body check, and they say there's no body checking out there. So don't hit the other team, hit your own.
Number 9, Doug Dunlop.
Dunlop had a strong game. He good forechecking, really aggressive whenever he got the puck. Good heads up. He passed it every chance he had. Summers another one. He went wide a lot of times in the play, but had a good strong game.
Wilson, another one that was in on those tic-tac-toe type goals. Very impressed with the one line there for North Delta with Richie. There's the backup goaltender. He played last night in a 10-4 North Delta victory over the North Delta Rec Center. Had himself a good name.
Ron Cook, Ron Ritchie, I'm sorry, number 14.
Coaching staff from North Delta be commended for their efforts.
The white zone.
Clayton Collingwood gets his award. They forgot about him. No, they shouldn't do that.
Well, it's his mom giving out the trophies there, and that sometimes can happen, I guess.
Yeah, I think he would have rather have had accepted it here than at home. And the coaching
captains
staff.
to come over, please, to accept the A-winner trophy.
And we have the Delta captain by number 21,
The trophy is
Don Halverson, the alternate captains Byron Ritchie and Kyle Wilson. And there's a good shot of the three of them, and all three of them deserve a big round because they played extremely well.
Congratulations, guys.
A lot of ability on that Delta team, and they really played. They played well. They gelled well as a unit, and for the boys, not just Delta, but the boys even from Burnaby that played a good game. You know, our hat goes off to them because they played.
The last number of years we presented.
It was a good game. It was hard fought. Delta came right out from the beginning and went after them. Good goaltending, good skating, limited penalties, a couple at the end, but they didn't amount to too much. That makes for a nice game.
Final score in the game here at the Sungod Arena was North Delta Sun Devils 6 and Burnaby Minor 1. This is Steve Erickson along with Dan Donnelly. We'd like to thank you for joining us, and we'd like to take this opportunity to wish everyone out there a Happy New Year and all the best in 1991.
It was a game with us. Who could catch the most fish without really trying? John won. He always won. Until last year when he lost the use of both kidneys. Now I'm here alone and he's tied to a dialysis machine waiting for a kidney transplant. If you had a friend whose kidneys had failed, no one would have to tell you how important organ donation is. Please talk to your family and sign an organ donor card today.
Good afternoon, hockey fans. This is Steve Erickson along with Dan Donnelly, live again at the Sungod Arena in North Delta. We've got the second game we're broadcasting today. This game, Dan, is between North Surrey and Semiahmoo, which we should say right off the bat is that Semiahmoo used to be White Rock.
That's true. This is quite a rivalry between these two clubs, apparently, and it's strange they meet in this tournament in the finals. Surrey finished first an A division final in Kamloops at a tournament. They were first in the league at the Christmas break, and they've got some good hockey players on their squad, so we're looking forward to a good game.
Yeah, we've talking to a few of the coaching staff and some of the parents, and of course some of the parents are always a little bit skeptical anyway, but from what we see, we could see a good, aggressive game by both teams. Both teams are hungry for the win, and I think that we're in for a real good, entertaining game. And we've had apparently a couple of players not show up due to inclement weather, and for that we're sorry for, but at least for everyone's sake, the majority of people made it.
Well, obviously they haven't played hockey on the prairies if this is called inclement weather. However, Semiahmoo has yet to beat Surrey, two losses and a tie. So this is, I say, it's going to be a rivalry between these two clubs, and we're looking forward to a good game. And both teams are hyped for it, definitely.
Yes, that's so right, and I think we're in for a good afternoon of hockey here at Sungod. This is Steve Erickson with Dan Donnelly. We'll be returned with hockey action right after this short pause. Welcome back to the Sungod Arena. This is Steve Erickson with Dan Donnelly, and we just saw the two officials at center ice. To our right is David Whitehouse, been a referee for 4 years, and the other gentleman with him is Mr. Kevin McNeil. He's in his third season of refereeing, and the one thing we would like to say at this time is that for anyone joining us and watching, there is no body checking in the Atom division.
Hey, Semiahmoo in the Philadelphia Flyer colors, starting out to our right, and Surrey in the Edmonton Oilers type colors to the left.
We're expecting a pretty entertaining game right now. We were just informed that the coaching staff for the Semiahmoo team the coaches is Mr. Lawrence. We're trying to read the writing here, so bear with us.
Sakarak.
Sakarak, is that what it looks like? Okay, we've just been informed that Mr. Lawrence Sakarak is the head coach for Semiahmoo, and he is an ex-New York Ranger, professional hockey player, played in the New York Rangers in the early 70s. The assistant coaches are Mr. Bruce Scott, Glenn Gallagher, and Chris Anderson.
It looks like Semiahmoo starting Andrew Stone in goal.
And we've got the opening face-off. Mr. Kevin McNeil, the referee, drops the puck from the opening face-off. The puck just gets tied up and everyone skates. We've got Surrey, number 11, Gallagher, coming up the blue line, lost the puck. Puts it back, it's intercepted at the center ice by Semiahmoo. Semiahmoo, number 44, Trevor Alto goes in, takes a shot, handled easily, off the boards, banks it around, and we're against the boards. Up the center ice. Nice pass there by Swanson. Intercepted by Semiahmoo. Goes rink wide. They're careful to stay inside. Alto goes in. Goes in the corner. It's against the boards. Bailey for Surrey. Takes the puck behind the goal. Circles, plays it cautious. Comes out. Straight up ice. Nice pass. He's got a couple of wingers ahead of him. He's trying to play catch up with the puck. Arthur with the puck. Crosses the blue line. He's doing check. Good, nice little drop pass. Goes in. And we had Swanson go in. Tried to put a handle on it. Couldn't. Just played it. Intercepted by Semiahmoo. Coming up the center, nice little shot in by Gregory. Gregory lost the puck off the boards, and Semiahmoo and Surrey both on a wholesale line changes. Puck goes into White Rock, pardon me, Semiahmoo. I knew I'd get confused with that sometime today. And it's North Surrey coming out of their own zone. Up, out to the neutral zone. Picked up by Hines. Hines goes up, takes a shot, stopped by the defenseman in the Semiahmoo zone. Semiahmoo playing very cautious. Coming out of their zone, gets up to the center line. He is stopped very abruptly. Mickelson lost the puck. Goes in Walker, forechecking. Up the center, Surrey, Hines comes up. Goes rink wide, goes around his man. Got Mills with him. Nice little drop pass to Mills. Mills gets the puck back to him. Passes it out front, misplayed it. Stopped the blue line by Hall. Hall takes the shot. Tries for the deflection in front, goes back to the point, back to Hall. Hall stops, shoots it off the boards in the corner. Using the referee as a decoy. The boards. Coming up, looks, he's got a couple guys with him. Nice rink wide, puts the hop over his stick. Walker going off on a line change. Surrey going back in their own zone. And we've got the captain, Scott Hannon for Surrey, coming out of his own zone. Nice skater, Hannon is. Goes up the center, goes around his defenseman there. Goes deep, goes against the boards. He's got bumped. No penalty call, no penalty warranted. And we've got Semiahmoo coming out of their own zone. Anderson lost the puck, it's kept in. Everybody clears his own. Delayed offside is nullified. Semiahmoo coming out rink wide. Gives it up. We've got a couple of players. Surrey off, trying to get their numbers straight in their line change. Semiahmoo lost the puck in their own zone. We've got number 4. Kurt lost the puck in the corner. Semiahmoo coming up. Anderson goes up. Taken out of the play rather nicely. Puck goes in the corner. Alto tried to play it, lost the puck there to Bryan. Bryan with the puck, passes it out front. Couldn't make the pass connect there, and it's still in the zone. Anderson, forechecking, picked up by Surrey. Surrey off the boards. We've got a good rivalry going here at the Sungod Arena in North Delta on this snowy day outside. Intercepted by Semiahmoo. Number 11, Gallagher, just dumped it off the boards. Just picked up there by Kurtz. Kurtz lost the puck, misplayed it. Took that rather leisurely there, and Porter coming out. Nice little pass to Wellington. Wellington, rink wide, give it over. Couldn't get a hold of it. Semiahmoo coming up, gets around the defenseman, goes in, circles in front, tries to pass it out front to Alto, couldn't. Intercepted by Surrey, coming out across the blue line, up the center. He goes up, takes a shot, and the goaltender for Semiahmoo plays that just nice and leisurely.
Andrew Stone playing goal for the Semiahmoo, number 31. Good stop there by the goaltender for Surrey, John Croft.
Goes up, Surrey trying to get their troops organized. Arthur with the puck, crosses the blue line, got 2 men with him, goes in. Oh, just couldn't get a handle on it. The stick was just possibly too short. And we've got Semiahmoo coming up. Trevor Alto goes in, shoots it. Good little stop again by Croft on goal.
in the corner. Bailey takes the puck behind his goal, setting everybody up. Comes out to the left side of the goal, straight up the middle, and it's stopped. It's intercepted there by Buring. Puts it back in, off the boards, out the center. Semiamu trying to get everything organized. Goes up, across the blue line. They're cautious to stay onside. And we've got icing is waved off by both referees. They're down deep in the Semiamu zone. Semiamu setting up. Nice little flick pass there over top of the guy's stick to get out of their own zone. You don't see many passes like that. Semiamu coming up in the Surrey zone. Semiamu is aggressive. They're forechecking. Good little stop there by Croft at the side of the goal. Croft playing the close sides of the goal. The short side real close. Couldn't get his stick. So we got good wood on that. Surrey going after it against the boards. Lost it. Semiamu picks the puck up. Goes deep in the zone. Circles behind the goal. We got a couple guys down in front of the goal. They shoot. Got a pile up in front of the goal. I don't know what's going to transpire. I don't believe that went in.
I don't believe so, Steve. It looks like Chris Tibble's in goal there for Surrey, number 35. He's back and forth across the crease and made a good save. Both goaltenders have done Adam hockey. There's very few whistles in Adam hockey, as you know. They're very well disciplined at this age, if you can believe it or not, as far as their positioning goes, and that's why you find very few offsides.
That offside rule, even the players at this age level, they're really getting adjusted to that. That's got to be just an excellent rule that they brought in for that delayed offside where they clear the zone. And these players, by the time these players reach bantam or midget, they're really going to have the handle on that really well. And it's going to make, thank heavens, it'll make it easy for the officials. Finally, something for the officials easy to call. Surrey with the puck, just lob it back in. There's the delayed offside. The arms are brought down. Play continues. Semiamu up the center. Go up, takes a shot. Walker took a shot, just wide, picked up there. Riordan takes the puck behind the goal, off the boards, intercepted by Brunskill. Brunskill gives it straight up the middle. Got Hines, goes up, and we have an offside call. One player got just a little over exuberant and put himself in an offside position.
That really was a nice run, Steve. A nice rush up the ice by North Surrey. They're very well together. Together when they hit the blue line, and that one chap was just off by a step, but that happens in every league of hockey.
They're extremely well disciplined, as you said earlier. And the one thing that I noticed a little while ago, not in this division, but we were just reading this where they've got an ex-NHL player playing or coaching the Semiamu team. I was doing the game a little while ago, and they've got Mr. Billy Smith. Yes, the elusive Billy Smith, the goaltender for the Islanders, living in White Rock and coaching the Semiamu Bantam team. And those boys listen to him. I guess they're petrified of him, but they sure listen to him. He's got them boys playing good hockey. And he's sure nice. When he's on the bench, he's easy to referee. All he told me is that he wants a referee that's honest, which I guess that's the same with him. White Rock, with the puck. Lost. Again, I say White Rock. I'm going to get that out of my system by that 33 and we'll roll around it here. Surrey with the puck, and we had an offside.
Good call by the officials. There was a North Surrey player trapped inside the Semiamu line. Played a little scrappy in there around the Semiamu goal, giving North Surrey a bit of a scoring opportunity, and Andrew Stone, solid in goal, made the save.
Goaltenders haven't really been tested that much right now, but they're doing a good job. Both of them are playing the shots. They're playing really cautious, and it's still, as you said earlier, they got a little bit of a rivalry, and it looks like they're feeling each other out. Surrey gets the puck in the zone. Intercepted by Hurd. Hurd for Semiamu coming out. Nice pass. Give it up to Alto. Alto rink wide. Tried to make the passes click to Hunt. Couldn't. Hunt going in. Forechecking. Tries to take the puck. And it's intercepted there again by Alto. Alto forechecking. Lost the puck. Surrey picks the puck up. Coming out of their own zone. Up the center. We got Wellington. Give a nice pass. Go in. Cross the blue line. Make themselves careful to stay onside. Kurt stays onside. And it's Semiamu intercepting the puck against the boards. Oh, it's almost stopped there. Almost knocked out of the air with a high stick, but I guess they all missed it. And I'm not going to second guess the referee up from our vantage point up here. That wouldn't be fair to him. Surrey with the puck in their zone. They lost it. It's picked up there by Alto. Alto goes in. Lost the puck just in the corner. He picks it back up. Give it off the boards. Circles, goes out front. Good low shot in front of the goal. Defenseman, I believe, got his stick on that. And it's intercepted out by center. Out Gregory picks the puck up. Goes in, gets around his man. He's got Hunt with him. Gregory still with the puck. Goes in, passes it out front. Stopped there by Hall. Just across in front of the goal. Surrey coming out of their own zone. We've got Swanson, goes up, got 2-man run, takes a shot. Yeah, inches wide to the right of the goaltender here. Stopped there against the boards by Hogg. Hogg keeps it in, tries to pass it out. They're working it over in the corner. Arthur goes behind the goal. Still against the boards, fighting for it. It's picked up there by Alto for Semiamu. Yeah, miscommunication there, trying to get the puck all coming forward. Come on, Rob! Supposed to have it. And Semiamu gets it out in the neutral zone, up to center. We've got Gallagher. Crosses the blue line and lost the puck and put himself offside.
Well, it's good end-to-end action, Steve, from one end to the other. Both teams making nice rushes. They get around the goal. They seem to lose their grip or their composure, and they're not getting good quality shots on goal. But the puck is sliding back and forth, and in Adam hockey, that's what will score you goals.
From the face-off, Semiamu shoots it in wide of the goal in the corner. Jeff Hall going after for Surrey. Takes it against the boards. He's being forechecked there by Walker. And it was Hall again with the puck. Tried to give it over to Swanson. Swanson with the puck. Tried to get it out. Couldn't. It was kept in at the blue line by Barrington. Off the boards there on the far side. Hogg gets it out to center. Rink wide. Over to Bering. Lost the puck. Give it up there. Go in the zone, and it's stopped by Surrey. Surrey picks the puck up in front of their goal. Bailey takes it off the boards, and Surrey coming out. He's got one man with him. Coming up, Swanson goes up. We've got 5 minutes and 25 seconds left in this first period of play here with hockey action from the tournament at the Sungod Arena in beautiful snowy Delta. We've got Semiamu coming up to center. Goes up, got two wingers with him. Goes in, around the defenseman. He got around Hall very easily. Goes, lost it against the boards. White Rock, pardon me. Out in the neutral zone. Bering just shoots it back in. It's picked up by Surrey, up to Mills. Just a little too far. Shoots it out and down the ice. Stopped by the goaltender there. To the side of the goal, and in which case icing probably would have been waved off because it would have cut through the goaltender's crease. Semiamu shoots it in, goes off the boards. We've got Tibbles, left the puck there for Hanlon. Hannon comes up, gets around his man, comes up the center. We've got a couple of guys trailing him, goes in, goes around the man, gets around him out front. Good stuff, played it, and he played short side of the goal, and he held onto it for a face-off.
Well, that's Scott Hannon, number 3 for North Surrey. He's one of their top players. There's no question about that. And they made that perfectly clear to us at the front that he was a good player, and that just showed him. He moved around and got the scoring opportunity. Stone come up in the goal, solid.
Got a slow line change here for Semiamu. They're trying to get the troops organized, and I don't think anybody really picked up on it. Surrey takes a shot, high shot off the goalie's shoulder. Down, they're jamming in front of the goal. It goes wide, and I think he still got a hold of it. That could have been very strange.
A lot of action for Andrew Stone around the goal post there, while keeping his eye on the puck. When the puck falls down on your equipment like that, it's hard for the goalkeeper to see it down at his feet. And that's where you'll get a puck poked in from a player standing just outside the crease, jamming away at it.
That's the one thing you hear from a lot of goaltenders is that when they look directly down from when they stand up, it's hard to see with the all the equipment, the face mask and the chin protector they've got on. It's hard to see the puck when it's right down at their feet. Good stop there in front of the goal. Surrey jamming, shoots and scores! Nice goal, a second effort. He didn't quit skating. They forechecked. That was a nice goal. You cannot fault the goaltender in that for Semiamu. He made a good stop on that.
Andrew Stone, the goaltender for Semiamu, made a stop. I think the biggest problem is he didn't get back up again. He stayed down on the ice and they put the puck over top of him. And that'll happen, but the defense have got to clear the puck out of it. They can't let the guy take more than 1 or 2 shots at the play.
I believe that was scored by Porter on a good, solid second effort there by Surrey. Surrey just didn't quit. They jammed the front of the goal and they really jammed it, not just with one, but with 2 wingers, and they deserved that goal. It was a nice go-ahead goal. The score, North Surrey 1, Semiamu, no score, with 3 minutes and 55 seconds left in the first period of play here from the Sungod Arena in Delta. Semiamu gets the puck out to center, over to Hunt. Hunt gets the puck in front of the penalty box area, goes in, crosses the blue line, goes to the middle. Hunt gets around a man, shoots wide of the goal, going against the boards. Ryan goes in the corner, tries to dig it out, it's kept in at the point. Oh, he misplayed it. Coming up, Surrey goes up, Wellington with him, goes in, passes it over to Wellington, couldn't get a handle on that one, just a little too far in front of him, in against the boards. Wellington still forechecking, trying to get it out. They give it off, out to center, and it's coming out of the zone. Alto for Semiamu, goes up, gets around a man, good second effort, goes in, goes to his backhand, shoots, and scores! Nice goal by Alto. Pretty goal, he got around a winger, he got around a defenseman, went to his backhand, and tucked it just underneath the goaltender for Surrey. That was a pretty goal.
That was a terrific rush by Trevor Alto, right from one end to the other, and put some good moves on the North Surrey defense. Moved right in, and as you say, took the shot and scored. Well, the game's tied up right away at 1-1.
Those two goals must have been about a minute, maybe 20 seconds apart at that. Semiamu going in, jamming the front. The goaltender's got to be cautious. Tibbles holds on to that. He's really not going to let the puck get away from him right now. He wants to hold on to it. He wants to reorganize his troops. And one thing I was asked just when we were coming down here, somebody had asked me, and it wasn't a referee either, somebody had asked me if there is such a thing as a timeout in minor hockey. And the answer to that, for all you young officials or coaches that try to pull the wool over their eyes or whatever you want to say, no, there is no such thing as a timeout in minor hockey. Junior hockey is a little bit of a deviation to that rule where they are allowed that one, but not minor hockey in any category. Surrey coming out of their own zone, lost it, misplayed it. Riordan with the puck, gives it up the center, over to Arthur. Arthur with the puck comes up, he's got Swanson with him. It looked close to offside, but Swanson stayed on. Semiamu coming out. Swanson tried to get it away from him and couldn't. Picked up by Semiamu. Coming up, crosses the blue line. Got two guys with him. Tried to go to his backhand. Couldn't. Davis puts the puck in the corner. Fighting for the puck. Passes it out front. Intercepted by Surrey. Nice interception there. Give it up. Tried a nice long lead pass. Couldn't make the pass capitalize and take advantage of it. Back in the corner. Surrey. Riordan with the puck. Takes it behind his goal. Off the boards. He's got the winger setting up. Hogg. There by Gregory. Gregory with the puck, couldn't. Stopped there by Riordan again. Riordan logging a lot of ice time out here against the boards. Everybody fighting for it. Get it out in the neutral zone, and it's intercepted there at the blue line by Gallagher. Gallagher was up and stopped by the goaltender.
Idle's got that caught in his catching glove with such a powerful shot coming from Gallagher from the left side. Recap those goals for you. Surrey's goal, number 9, Ryan Porter. He's their leading scorer. And he picked up the goal with Kellington and Kurtz on the assist. Semiamu answered, like you said, about a minute later with Alto, Trevor Alto, and the assist to number 17, Becking.
So Steve Erickson with Dan Donnelly here at the Sungod Arena. We've got good hockey action in the Adam division. We've got a minute and 30 seconds left in the first period of play here with Semiamu. Torrey Hurd with the puck, tried to get it out, couldn't, goes back in the corner. Young going after the puck, gets it behind his goal. Just gives it off the boards over to Scott. Scott with the puck, misplayed it. Picked up again by Darryl Young. Darryl Young lost it against the board. Shoots it high. Gorgeous glove stop. I don't know how he got his glove on that one.
Oh, that was a beauty. He had him beat cold turkey, and Andrew Stone with the big glove up, grabbed the puck, snagged it out of midair. A sure goal for Surrey taken away. Great save by Andrew Stone.
That has to be the save of the period so far. No questions asked. He was down, and I thought he was down and out, but never second guess a goaltender. He got that, and then good stop. Can't say enough about that.
Maybe he's been watching the bandit practices with Billy Smith.
He might even be going out, for all we know, which I don't think it hurt. He probably learned a lot from that gentleman. Semiamu up the center. Give it up. Young goes in, crosses the blue line, and he lost it. It's out in the neutral zone. Brunskill with it. We've got less than a minute to play in the first period of play at Sungod. Over to Hines. Hines goes in, shoots wide of the goal. He played that cautious, just let her go. Beering took the puck off the boards. Far side, Hurd coming out of his own zone, up across the blue line. Tried to give it out to center, up to Mickelson. Couldn't. And it's stopped again by Alto. Over to Hurd. Hurd takes a shot. Goes back to the blue line. They rush up. They keep it in. Nice stop at the blue line there to keep it in. Hall jamming against the boards. Hall comes out with the puck. We've got 20 seconds left in the first period of play. Surrey coming out of their own zone. Almost hauled down. He maintained his balance. I don't know how, but he did. Crossed the blue line. Takes a shot. It stopped. Goes in. Just couldn't put a handle on that thing. Just wide in the corner. Semiamu coming up the puck. Torrey Hurd against the boards. Trying to hold it for a stoppage of play. We get 5 seconds left. They want to get a stoppage. They want to reorganize their troop. Play is dwindling down, and the the first period of play. And we will be right back.
Keeping fit can be hard work.
Welcome back to the Sungod Arena. This is Steve Erickson with Dan Donnelly. Just second period of play, just underway. Surrey with the puck in the Semiahmoo zone. Semiahmoo comes up with the puck out of their own zone. We've got Gregory with the puck up to the center, up across the blue line, goes in, splits the defense, couldn't put a handle on it. It's intercepted by Porter. Porter coming out of his own zone, gives it up to Kurtz. Kurtz coming up across the blue line. They're cautious to stay inside. Nice little drop pass. A little too much of a drop pass. Hunt picked it up against the boards. Hunt lost the puck there against the boards. There, Hogg misplayed it. Give it off. Alto intercepts the puck. Coming up out in the neutral zone. Tried to get around his man. Couldn't. Keep it in the zone. Hunt takes a shot just wide of the goal. Semiahmoo. Good forechecking to score. The Sungod Arena here is Semiahmoo 1, Surrey 1. Shoots it back in. Everybody's cautious to stay on side. They go behind the net. And we have number 12, Scott Bailey, with the puck, trying to work it out of his own zone. Left it for his other partner. Straight up the middle. That took a funny little deflection there, but it's intercepted out at center by Surrey. Daryl Young, Semiahmoo comes up across the blue line. I could have these players moving around with different municipalities where this game's over here. Surrey coming out. Lost it against the boards. They're trying to get it loose. Porter just dumps it in the zone. We've got Young going back behind his goal, gets the puck against the boards. He's being forechecked by Danny Swanson. Swanson coming up with a puck. Good forechecking. Tries to get it out front. Doesn't capitalize on that situation. Bryan trying to work it loose. Does. Comes out across the blue line. Nice headman. The puck pass. Comes up. Gives it over to Hunt. Hunt with Bryan. Hunt going wide. Bryan out front. Hunt going around. Tries to jam it out front. Couldn't. Goaltender comes down, plays the short side real well, and kept that out.
Tibbles played that very well. He watched the puck there. He didn't get fooled by the guy coming down the other side. That's the guy that's going to try and decoy the goaltender into moving over. He stayed with the post. The guy tried to jam it in the short side, and as any good goaltender, Tibbles picked it up, stamped his foot beside the post, and that was the end of it.
Well, my hat was off to a lot of these young goaltenders. When my daughter was starting out playing goal, I asked her, why would anybody want to play goal? And her answer to me was, you get more ice time. And boy, my hat was off to me because I get puck shot at me just by a referee and never mind playing goal. Oh, played that cautious. And that could have been a dangerous play. And again, the goaltender comes up big for Semiahmoo. Both goaltenders are playing their heart out here.
Well, that was a dangerous play for Stone. You know, he kicked his pad out. Looks like those pads are fairly new too, so that puck just bounced straight back off of them and caused him some headache. But he played the play. He kept his eye on the puck, and that's important. He didn't fall back and look up in the ceiling. He looked at the puck, and it got shot back in between his legs, and he covered it up.
That's the one thing, getting back to my daughter and talking about new goaltender pads. She always told me that she never liked to wear new equipment for tournament games, whether it's at Christmas time or the spring break or whatever, because they're not broke in. They're not properly fit to your body, and if they're new, he deserves a big hand, because I wouldn't wear new equipment, but to each their own. I imagine a lot of players get a lot of stuff from Santa Claus for Christmas, and that's good for them. Semiahmoo with the puck in the zone, trying to work it loose. We've got Walker fighting for the puck. It's just there. Nobody wants it except the goaltender. I don't even think he wanted it. Surrey trying to come out of their own zone. We've got 11 minutes and 50 seconds left in the second period of play here. Comes up the center. Hannon goes up, crosses the blue line. Tries to go wide, doesn't. Threw a little bit of a bump, no harm done. Cooler heads prevail. And it's Semiahmoo with the puck. Gets it out of their own zone. Got Davis, just misplayed the puck there. It's picked up by Gallagher. Gallagher headman the puck. Nice play. Give it over to Walker. Walker, a good little U-turn. Just lobs it in the zone against the boards. It's picked up by number 2, Riordan for Surrey. Shoots it off the boards. It's intercepted there by Brunskill. Brunskill coming out. Nice headman the puck. They really headman the puck. Both teams headman the puck really well, and their passes are extremely crisp and sharp. I'm really impressed with that. Lost it behind the goal. Picked up. Tried to jam it out front. Couldn't. Semiahmoo fighting for it to get it out front. We've got Davis going to the front of the goal. Everybody going down. Semiahmoo keeps it in at the point there. Bering shot, and it's picked up just leisurely out to center ice there, intercepted by Young. Young lobs it in. Everybody goes back out, clears his zone. They stay on side. Surrey with the puck against the boards, comes out very cautiously. Scott Hannon Crosses in front of his goal. A dangerous move, enough to make a coach go gray. Goes in, lost the puck. Took a bit of a hook and he fell. No penalty call by the referee. Much to the dismay of the Surrey coaching staff, but that's okay. Semiamu coming up the center. Crosses the blue line, goes wide. Davis tried to center it, couldn't. It's intercepted by Surrey. Surrey goes out, got one man with him. Just pushed it a little bit too far ahead of him and couldn't get a handle on it there. Intercepted by number 16, Brunskill for Semiamu. Comes up, cross center. Then Anderson making a U-turn at center ice there, and he took a nice little bump by Kellington. Kellington took the puck off him handily. Goes up, goes around a man, fell down. No penalty call again. The players are just falling. Everybody's satisfied with the way the game's going right now. And we've got Semiamu coming up. Up ice, Anderson comes up, tries a split. Careful to stay onside there, goes wide. Tries to center it out front, couldn't. It's intercepted by Surrey. Against the board, Kellington with the puck. Headmans the puck. There, up to Kurtz. Kurtz goes up, he's got Hall, takes a shot. Good stop, right on. The goaltender's the long arm of the law there. Comes out and held onto it.
Good shot. Andrew Stone made a nice save on that. Kurtz and Porter, two big guns for the North Surrey team. Porter, of course, their leading scorer, and Kurtz is just an absolute tenacious individual. He's hanging around that net. We've seen that there. Stone was alert, picked up the save. Keeps Semiamu with the score 1-1.
So far, Dan, the officiating's been quite satisfactory, at least our liking.
The officiating's been very good, very good.
Tries to pass it out front. Kurtz lost the puck. It's picked up by Semiamu. We've got Semiamu also coming up the center. Cross center right. Comes up, cross the blue line in Surrey. And he lost it there to Kurtz. Nice little turnabout there. Comes up. And again we had a turnover. Coming up, Alto. Trevor Alto goes up, goes wide, goes to his forehand. Good stop there. And they go, take it casually behind the goal. Bailey with the puck, trying to set his troops up off the boards. A nice little flip pass up to Kurtz. Lost it. And it's kept in there at the point by Trevor Alto. Shoots it in. Just sort of a give and go pass situation right now. We've got Scott Bailey with the puck along the boards. They lost it, give it up. Daryl Kurtz gives it up the center. It's intercepted there by Eric Bering. Bering with the puck, setting his play up. They stay onside. Nice little play to stay onside, too. A lot of players would have been offside for the offside, or two-line pass, that a lot of people call it. Kept in there by Semiamu. Semiamu goes out front, tries to get a hold of it, couldn't. Falling, he got his stick on it and knocked it wide of the net, which was nice. Young with the puck, stops. Nice little lead pass again up to Alto. Alto just shoots it in. I believe he's going off on a line change. A couple players with Semiamu. Surrey coming out of their own zone. And it stopped. It's intercepted there. Semiamu tried to get it out front, couldn't. Coming out, up in the neutral zone. Hall goes up, give it to his man, lost it, just casually lost it. It's out the center, so play sort of scrambly right now with 7 minutes and 50 seconds left in the second period of play at the Sungod Arena. Just wide of the goal. This is Steve Erickson with Dan Donnelly here at Sungod at this Atom Hockey final championship game between North Surrey and Semiamu. Hogg with the puck against the boards, tries to get it loose. Arthur going in to help him out. Hogg with the puck, just lost it. It's intercepted there against the boards by Walker. Walker comes up, goes wide of his man, gets around him. Passes it out front. It's intercepted there by Swanson. Swanson left the puck up to Hannon. Hannon goes up, takes a shot. The deflection off a stick. It goes against the boards. Hogg going in, passes it behind the goal. Goes in the far corner. Against the boards. Davis going after it, fighting it, tries to get it out. Hannon passed it back to his point man, kept it in. Back over to Hannon, tried to pass it out front. It's lost there. He almost stepped in the puck and fell down, but he didn't. Semiamu coming up the center. Shoots it. Nice little shot on goal, and players for Semiamu going off on a line change again. North Surrey coming up. Dangerous play right in front of the goal. Arthur passed it right over to Arthur. Lost it again. Got Scott Hannon coming up. Nice. Gets around one man. Got Hogg with him. Got another winger there. Goes in. Tackled. We have almost a yardage penalty instead of a holding penalty, but both referees are calling this. Delayed penalty situation. North Surrey pulling their goaltender, but the whistle goes before they can get that extra skater out for the power.
Paul Michelson is going to go to the penalty box for Semiamu for holding. He got a hold of of Scott Hannon and hauled him down. Hannon was making a nice rush from his own zone. He beat two players at center ice, turning to go into the blue line, and Michelson put the grab on him and sent him down to the ice.
Those are the type of penalties that sometimes I'd often thought I'd like to have a flag out so that they were so obvious you could throw it and see if the other team wanted to decline the penalty, because it was obvious and nobody can really fault the referees for calling that one. That was a good call by both officials. Semiamu with the puck, just clear it out to center, out and down the ice. Icing is waved off because Semiamu's killing the penalty. And they're really forechecking. They beat the man right to the puck. Tried to get it out front, couldn't. It's kept in at the point there by Young. Just lobs it out front. It's intercepted by Hannon. Hannon gives it out up the center. Play still a little scrambly. Surrey's trying to reorganize their troops. And at this point, you would really never know that they're on a power play. But they are, believe it or not. Brunskill with the puck going in the corner. Tries to center it out front. Couldn't. It's stopped along the boards by Bering. Bering shoots it out, up the center. Scott Hannon for North Surrey, the team captain, a tall boy for an Adam. Goes in, gets around a man. Nice play. Goes still with the puck. Hannon controlling the play right now. They're on the power play. Semiamu killing the penalty. Takes it behind the goal. Trying to clear it out. Surrey on a line change. Just kept in at the blue line there by Kellington. Kellington rink wide. Nice play to keep it in. Against the boards over to Swanson. Swanson kept it in. It just lobbed out and down the ice. Just got over Porter's stick. We've got 5 minutes and 5 seconds left in the second period of play with hockey action from the Adam Tournament at Sungod Arena. Teams are off on a whole chill line change. Right now we've got Derek Kurtz. Lost the puck. And again, Surrey picked the puck up. Go up. Cross the blue line. They stay on side. Scott Hannon logging a lot of ice time for this. I think we should like to have a stopwatch on that boy out there. He's logging a lot of time. It's against the boards. Alto, Trevor Alto going with it. Circles, turns, banks it off the boards behind his own goal. We've got 15 seconds left in the penalty to the Semiamu player. And it's Semiamu, number 11. TJ Gallagher, as he's called, with the puck. Trying to work it out. Kept it at the point there. Good shot. Good stop by the goaltender to keep that out. We've got 2 seconds. The penalty is concluded. It's over. Teams are at full strength. Semiamu coming out. Across the Surrey blue line. Goes up. Goes wide. Tries to jam it out front. Doesn't look like the net move from our vantage point, but everybody goes down. Play is allowed to continue. Just kept inside the blue line to stay on side. Kellington with the puck. Tries to headman it. Doesn't. It's stopped. It's intercepted there by Bailey. Bailey lost his balance. Fell down. Back in the Surrey zone. We've got Hannon. Rink wide. Give it over to Kurtz there. Comes up. Porter with the puck goes in. Crosses. Goes to his backhand. Tries to split the defense. Couldn't. Nice little drop pass there to Kurtz. Couldn't control it. Semiamu picking the puck up. Shoot it out and down the ice. Icing is indicated. And I believe icing is called.
I was surprised with that power play for Surrey. They didn't really get set up. At the last of the power play, they got a couple of shots on Andrew Stone. He handled them well. They were from well out too, and he handled them well. Semiamu looked very good killing that penalty. They were in the North Surrey zone on a couple of occasions during that penalty. So very good penalty killing for Semiamu. Well
from our vantage point, you'd never know they had an actual penalty. It looked like they had the power play from where we were up here. From the faceoff, we've got Swanson for Surrey. Getting the puck in the corner. Forechecking extremely well. I'm impressed with the Swanson player. He's got good wheels, and he really forechecks and backchecks well. I like him. Play in the Surrey zone. We've got Scott Bailey taking the puck in the boards. It's against the boards. He's trying to work it loose. Does, but he misplayed it. And it just comes out the middle. Surrey coming out of their own zone, and we've got players with all these neat-looking fluorescent neon-colored skate licenses out there. I guess if we had a power failure, they'd be right in their glory. Semiamu tries to keep the puck in their own zone. They do. Work it out front. Tries to get a shot on goal. Couldn't. Took a funny deflection there. Bailey with the puck. Gives it up the middle. Comes up, out the center. Across the blue line. He's going in. He's got Hogg with him. Tried to drop it, but nobody was trailing the play. Got Swanson coming in. He turned his stick upside down, and I believe we have a penalty to Swanson.
Swanson's going to go for hooking. He got the stick up underneath his arm and up on the stick and gave him a pull. Of course, without body contact and what have you, in Adam hockey, these things stand out so much more than they would in the bigger divisions. So we'll see what the Semiamu power play looks like. We've seen what their man shortage looks like, and they look very good. We'll see how Surrey kills this penalty off. So once he's going to sit for 2 minutes.
We will see right now what type of power play that Semiahmoo have. We saw the penalty killing line they had, and we were extremely impressed with them. So we'll see what the power's like. And we've got Semiahmoo, Sean Hunt with the puck. Crosses his own blue line, tried to give it a rink wide. It was stopped. It was intercepted there by Kurtz. Kurtz goes in, he falls, took a little bump, a little bit of displeasure to everybody except the 2 officials. Goes up, across the blue line. Young, going rink wide, going in the corner. He's got Alto with him, tried to jam it out front, couldn't. Intercepted there in front of the goal by Kurtz. Kurtz stopped at the point. Ooh, that might have hurt him. I think he stopped that part of his shin pad, but I could be wrong on that. Against the boards, we've got Porter for Surrey trying to work it out, couldn't. It's kept in at the boards there by Alto. Lost it, goes far side of the ice, and they take it behind their own goal. Scott Hannon takes it, just lobs it out and down the ice with 1 minute and 5 seconds left in the penalty to North Surrey. We've got Semiahmoo with the puck, playing it very cautious. Rink wide, nice lead, long pass. Over to Brian. Brian goes up, crosses the blue line, goes up, drop pass to Alto, takes a shot. Goaltender's got to be alert. Jammed it in front, and I believe the goaltender's got it to keep it out.
He's got it. Timble's got his hand on that. It was hanging around the front of the net. These teams almost look better when they're a man short than when they're on the power play. That's strange how that works, but Surrey looked good. They had their big guns out. Porter, Hannon, and Kurtz out there on that line, killing off the penalty.
I remember when I played many moons ago, if we had a penalty and we scored, if you were in the penalty box, our coach would say, just stay there because we can score without you. And it really sort of made you feel bad. North Surrey trying to clear the puck out of their own zone. We've got Semiahmoo jamming the front, and they're really working the corners out. They're really an aggressive, hard-working team. They're keeping the puck in, one-man jam in the front. Goaltender played the short side of the goal. We've got North Surrey. Scott Hannon with the puck off the boards, trying to get it out. We have got 1 minute of play left in the second period of play with hockey action from the tournament at the Sungod Arena. Semiahmoo coming out with 20 seconds left in the penalty to North Surrey. Goes in the zone, a couple players fall down. They bump Alto with the puck, tried to get around a man, couldn't. Nicholson couldn't get a handle on the puck. It's kept in at the point there by Semiahmoo, number 22, Cameron Anderson. And it's lost. North Surrey with the puck, 2 seconds. Teams are at full strength again. Surrey goes in front of the goal. Runskill was jamming the front of the goal, but he couldn't reach the puck in time. It's kept in at the point there by Bailey. Bailey shoots it in the corner and off the boards around. 20 seconds left in the second period of play. Semiahmoo going after the puck in the boards. Now Daryl Young tried to clear it out, and he does. They get out to the neutral zone. Coming up the center. We got 10 seconds left. They're trying to get a shot on before the clock buzzer goes in. Close, takes a shot. A good stop by the goaltender there to keep that out again on the short side. And it's kept it at a point, but the buzzer goes to end the second period of play with hockey action. The score at the end of the second period, Semiahmoo 1, North Surrey 1. This is Steve Erickson, and we'll be right back with more hockey action at the Sungod Arena. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sungod Arena with the Atom final game here. This is Steve Erickson with Dan Donnelly. Third period of play has just gotten underway. The score, Semiahmoo 1 and North Surrey 1. Semiahmoo with the puck goes in, splits the defense, or tried to. It stopped just inside the blue line there. Cautious to keep it in, shoots it off the boards, and it's intercepted by Bailey. Bailey trying to clear it out. It stopped. It's picked up. The jam in the front of the goal. I don't know whether that was in or not. We've got Semiahmoo saying yes and Surrey saying no, and we have a discussion between the two officials. I don't believe we're going to allow the goal.
No goal, Steve, no goal.
No goal. We can look at that two ways. Number one is Surrey's happy and Semiahmoo's upset. And from our vantage point, I couldn't tell.
The goalie was down. The puck was rolling around underneath. A good official. He went to his other linesman or his other official, asked, did you see anything? And maybe he did see something. He seemed to overrule at that point. No goal.
Good. That's what I call good communication between the two officials. Right or wrong, it's nice to see that they work together. Semiahmoo with the puck goes behind the goal, trying to circle and get it out front. He's being all tied up, and we have a delayed penalty coming up to North Surrey. And finally, the whistle goes, and North Surrey will be getting a penalty.
Holding is the call by the referee. Saying a North Surrey penalty. I'm not sure who it is right at the moment. Whoever it is, he's going to cool his heels in the penalty box for 2 minutes. We know that much. Holding the call. In the penalty box.
And again, the referees for this game, Mr. David Whitehouse, who you just saw on the screen. And the gentleman taking the face-off right now is Kevin McNeil. Kevin's been refereeing for 3 years. Said he enjoys it. I talked to him before the game, and David, I know, enjoys it because I've known David for the last 4 years that he's been refereeing, and he's a good qualified official. They're both doing a good, commendable job. We've got Semiamu who takes the shot. Alto takes the shot, tries to jam the front of the goal and get it loose and couldn't. And everybody, especially Scott Bailey for Surrey, was all over him. He was not getting loose.
Chris Tibbles was in on the side there, guarded that post very well. Went down onto his knees, but that wasn't the problem. The puck was there, he got this, smothered the puck.
We have something going on here, and I believe it could be a penalty to Semiamu, and it could be to Alto, and I don't know what for, because after us just praising the officials and trying to build them up and all that, I never saw a signal.
I don't know what he did. They're going to miss him out there, Alto. He's a good player for Semiamu. He's been all over the place. They're going to miss him. They're at even strength for a side.
The good thing is that the penalties are only 10 seconds apart in a 1-all game, and that's good. You've got North Surrey, number 12, Scott Bailey with the puck. Tries to work it out of his own zone. Does, very leisurely though. It's intercepted by Porter. Porter gives the puck, passes it up to Derek Kurtz. Kurtz lost the puck. Stopped abruptly there at the blue line, and it's kept in, and we have an offside call. It just cleared the zone. Good call. Again, it come out, and I'm not going to second guess him because from where I was, it looked like it, but not everybody's going to agree with that.
They got the skates on and we don't. That's another good reason not to second guess. 4 skaters, 4 apiece. That's the way it is. Until it'll be 10-second power play for Semiamu right at the very end of it. Shouldn't affect it too much. They both seem to play better without man short anyhow.
Yeah, they do. The late offside situation there is nullified. They cleared the zone. It's puck knocked down. Everybody thought it was a high stick. They said no. And Hunt going after the puck. Got it away from his man. It's intercepted there by Porter. Ryan Porter with the puck. Lost it. He's going after it. Tries to get it loose from him again. We've got North Surrey going after the puck behind their own goal. Scott Hannon with the puck. Lost it against the blue line there. Semiamu coming in. Jammed the front of the goal. Just wide of the goal. The goaltenders are alert. Both of them. And again a good stop by the goaltender. Going down and doing the butterfly to keep it out. Nice little rink-wide pass there. Goes up across the blue line. They go in the zone. We've got Porter trying to get the puck out front. He's got help there. He's got Derek Kurtz. They're trying to work it loose. They couldn't. Eric Bering getting it outside of their own zone, out and down the ice. Icing is waved off. It was deflected, going down, and it's intercepted there in their own zone by Jeff Hall for Surrey. Comes out. Up to center. They go in. Across the blue line. You put one extra move on, and everybody thought that was offside. Semiamu coming out of their own zone. North Surrey at full strength. Semiamu's got 10 seconds left in their penalty. It goes way back deep in the corner. North Surrey with the puck, working it extremely well. The penalty's finished and out. Both teams are at full strength again. Alto back on the ice, and they needed him. They missed him when he wasn't in there, when he was in the penalty box there. North Surrey going back in their own zone. Pat Riordan with the puck, takes it behind his goal. Swanson looking for a pass. He didn't give it off to Swanson. He passed it over to Hogg instead. Goes up the center. He's got Robert Arthur going up across the blue line. Swanson with him. Swanson jamming the front of the goal. Kept in at the point there by Kevin Hogg. Kevin Hogg still working it over. Trevor Alto again all over the place out here. Gets away from the man. And it's intercepted there by North Surrey. North Surrey trying to work it out. Arthur lost the puck. Picked up just inside the blue line by Cameron Anderson. Alto again tried to get the puck. He's all over the ice today. And it goes loose, and it's behind the goal in the North Surrey zone. Nobody really going after it right now. Against the boards, out, stopped, and back in, and that was close, but it was offside.
Good call by the official over there. He was right on the spot, puck him right out at his feet, and he called it on the offside. Trevor Alto, a good worker for Semiahmoo. There's no question about that. He's all over the place, checking, back checking, causing a real problem out there for Surrey. Very entertaining game, Steve. Both ways, action both ways, a 1-1 hockey game. This is the way the game was meant to be played, and at Adam level, this is very, very good.
It is good, entertaining hockey. I think the coach, and I could be wrong on this, but I think the coaching staff for Semiahmoo is trying, because they get their home team, and they get a last change, I think they're trying to use that to their advantage by line matching or possibly, because there's been a couple of times where they put the late player out. Got a delayed offside situation happening here. The player's clear in the zone. Play's allowed to continue. Semiahmoo working the puck out of their own zone. Troy Hurd with the puck up the center, goes up across the blue line, got a couple guys with him. Mickelson in front of the goal, trying to circle and go out front. Mickelson jamming the front of the goal, couldn't, it stopped. It's intercepted there by Pat Riordan. Lost it in the corner, picked up by Semiahmoo. We've got Bailey forechecking him. Lost it, Bailey still forechecking his man. Good aggressive forechecking by Bailey. Semiahmoo still with the puck. And we've got Hines with the puck. Chris Hines coming up. Gives it up to his player, goes up. Mills with him, crosses the blue line. He's got Brunskill. Brunskill with the puck. Mills jamming the front of the goal. Just lost it. Mills going after it against the far wing. We've got 9 minutes and 55 seconds left. Trying to keep it in, they lost it. It goes out, and it's intercepted by Semiahmoo in the neutral zone. Up the center, across the center ice, across the blue line in the Surrey zone. Goes wide, taken out of the play. Nice little bump there by Scott Bailey. Lost it, it's again lost. Chris Hines picks it up. Nice little headman pass to James Brunskill. Comes up, cross center, shoots it. Nice little shot. Oh, off the post. Boy, it looked like he played that really nonchalant. That could have been dangerous to him in a 1-1 game. Across the blue line, they keep it in. Surrey taking the puck in their own. Pat Riordan circles. Pardon me, that's Scott Hannon. Keep the puck in, tried to center it out front, couldn't. It's almost intercepted by Sean Hunt. Off the boards, it's intercepted there. Coming out of their own zone by Bryan. Bryan for Semiahmoo, split the man, got around Bear. Knocked down, Alto picks the puck up, goes in, shoots in front of the goal. Let's go, play. And they just misplayed it. TJ Gallagher shoots the puck back in, and it's picked up behind the goal by Pat Riordan, I believe. Pardon me again. Their numbers are all jammed up on their sweaters. It's hard to read from our vantage point. And we've got North Surrey. Nice rink-wide pass up to Richard Kellington. Icing is waved off. They felt the officials felt the players could have picked it up, I guess. Richard Kellington going in, forechecking after the puck. It's stopped by Jamie Bryan. Picked up again, and they take a shot. Hit it, lands shin pads in front of the goal. Play a little bit scrambly here in front of the Semiahmoo zone. Stop, back at the point, back to Bear. And it's picked up by Alto. Trevor Alto goes up, just lost it a bit. Not much, but if you lose it, that's a little bit. Against the boards. Semiahmoo on a line change. They get in. They get around a man, goes in. Deep in the corner. TJ Gallagher going after it, shoots the puck along the boards. They're trying to work their way out with 7 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third period here. Give it up to Trevor Alto, goes up, across the blue line. Tries to get around Scott Hannon, doesn't. And it's stopped. We've got North Surrey coming up the center. Swanson lost the puck. It's picked up again by Alto, who's all over the ice out here today. Covering the ice like a wet blanket. Surrey comes up across the blue line. Swanson stays on side, taken out of the play. Nice play. Jeremy Bryan with the puck, trying to work it out of their own zone. And it's kept in there at Surrey at the blue line. Lost again, Alto with the puck. Gives it rink wide over to Jeremy Bryan. Goes up, tried to get it, couldn't get a hold of it. Semiahmoo on a line change again. Trying to get their troops reorganized. Kept it at the blue line. Almost intercepted by Robert Arthur there, couldn't. Just shoots it out and down the ice down to center. Jeff Hall picks it up. Goes behind his own goal with 7 minutes left in the third period of play from the Sungod Arena. This is Steve Erickson with Dan Donnelly with good hockey action in the Adam division here at Sungod in a final championship game. The flex off a stick goes against the board. Swanson couldn't get it. Arthur just misplays it up the center. Swanson forechecking. Lost it to TJ Gallagher. Gallagher passes it, nice pass. Gives a rink wide, they're jamming the front of the goal, couldn't. And was misplayed and picked up by Jeff Hall. Jeff Hall to Surrey, coming out of their own zone. Headman to Swanson. Swanson with the puck goes up across the blue line. Nice heads up pass. Give it over to Hogg. Hogg shoots, good play, a good stop by the goaltender to keep that one out. They're trying to work their way loose. TJ Gallagher coming out of his own zone. Lost it. Picked up by Davis, misplayed it. Up the center. A lot of give and go situations. Mills with the puck, shoots it in. Just took a funny bounce, and again, it's intercepted by Davis. Davis stops the puck. It's kept in there. Hall tried to get it out, couldn't. Intercepted by Davis, shoots it in. We got Walker going after it, couldn't. Mickelson going after the puck. And we've got Surrey, Hines, Chris Hines coming out of his own zone, up the center, across the blue line, goes rink wide, goes around him. He gets around Daryl Young. Young takes the puck off his stick in the boards. And good forechecking by Brunskill there. Semiamu coming out of their own zone. It looks like all the players are tired, need a line change. Icing is waved off by the referee. David Whitehouse against the boards. In their own zone, we've got Chris Mills. Lost the puck. He tried to go and reorganize his troops, but couldn't. Off the boards and out and down to center. Intercepted by Semiamu. That could have been dangerous. And he fell. No harm done. We have a delayed penalty being called by the referee for tripping on this situation. In a 1-1 game, I don't think the coaches are pleased, but that's the way the cookie bounces, or the cookie crumbles, whatever you want to say.
This is not a good time for Surrey to take a penalty. Hines going into the box on the trip. Poor timing for Mr. Hines to take a penalty at this point. But like I said before, Steve, they seem to play better with a man short than they do with a man advantage. So we'll see if that continues.
They have been so far in the situations we've seen. We had Kurtz going after the puck, just up and down to center. Surrey takes the puck. Shoots it rink wide. Takes it in. Kurtz goes in, going after the puck. Couldn't get it away there from Young. Young with the puck. Tried to get it ahead. Couldn't. It stopped. It's kept in there. We've got Anderson going after the puck. Does. Gets around one man. Nice play to get around a man. Anderson with it. Puck goes up across the blue line. They stay onside. Going wide. Got a couple guys in front. Nice back pass. Tried to get it out front. Tried to jam the side. Couldn't. Goes wide of the goal again. The goalie goes down and stops it to keep it out with 1:10 left in the penalty to North Surrey. Hines.
Good rush by Cameron Anderson. He came up the ice for Semiamu, made two good plays into the corner, centered the puck out in front, and that's what created the scoring opportunity for Semiamu. Good rush by number 22.
You got Semiamu really taking their time on these line changes. They're either trying to match or they don't know what they're doing. And I would go the first one saying they're trying to match lines. North Surrey, we've got Scott Hannon coming out. Across the Semiamu blue line, takes it back, controlling the play extremely well. He's a big player for an Adam, and he is extremely well knowledgeable of the game. He knows what he's doing when he gets the puck. We've got Pat Riordan with the puck, lost it off the boards, tried to get it out, just misplayed it. And again, Riordan with the puck, looks up at the clock, sees 35 seconds left in the penalty. Surrey on a line change, and the puck in the Semiamu zone. They just leave it. Goaltender leaves it for his man, coming out. Across the blue line here. We've got Eric Bering, goes up, across the blue line, takes a shot, wide of the goal. Pat Riordan with the puck, trying to clear it out. We've got 15 seconds left. The penalty to North Surrey. Hines is watching that clock very close, and an offside call. Close, but it was offside.
Well, it certainly held up, Steve. The team with the penalty seems to have better scoring chances than the team that's got the 5 men out there. That is strange. Maybe it's they feel more relaxed. They don't have to worry about icing, and they can headman the puck. I don't know what it is exactly, but today that's been the case. When you get the penalty, you've been getting the scoring opportunities.
They seem to play really well when they're one man short. I don't know why, but both teams are the same way. Semiamu with the puck taken in the corner. Jeremy Bryan going after it. He's being forechecked there by Bear, Paul Bear. And we've got North Surrey coming up. Teams are at full strength. Hines goes in, stays on side. Nice headman the puck pass there. Gallagher, TJ Gallagher going after the puck. Tries to get away from his man, couldn't. Surrey trying to jam the front of the goal. Does they shoot? No goal. Referee, I believe, says no goal. The whistle went first.
Well, from our vantage point here, Steve, it did look like the whistle had gone from here. And the puck did go in the net afterwards. In all fairness to the referee, he did make the right call there.
Not going to please everyone in a situation like that. One thing I'd like to say right now, we've had a lot of people asking, and if you watch any minor hockey at all, you see a lot of these players wearing throat guards. The throat guards is mandatory, and it was mandatory for Pacific Coast Amateur Hockey in the Lower Mainland as of last September. It's mandatory for the BC Amateur as of January the 1st, and I'll get back to that subject very shortly. Semiamu with the puck across the blue line. Goes up. Trevor Alto took a shot, and they held on to it. They got a stoppage of play. The one thing, I got a memo in the mail the other day from the BC Amateur Hockey, just for all you young referees that are watching in. Couple of points. Number one is if you're on the ice in a pregame warm-up and the player does not have one in the pregame warm-up, there is no penalty. He has to just leave the ice until he gets one. Secondly, if he drops it when he's on the ice, he has to pick it up and put it back on or go directly off the ice. If he doesn't or goes on the ice without one, it's an automatic minor penalty. This is the way the BC Amateur want the rule called, and if anybody's got any questions, ask me when you see me around. I'll be more than pleased to give you an answer. Surrey just lobs the puck in the zone. Eric Bering for Semiamu shoots the puck out the center. It's picked up, they come up, they cross center. Alto trying to rush the net and get it, couldn't. Sean Hunt tried to put a handle on it, couldn't. Alto jamming the front of the goal, but it's shot out and down. We've got Kevin Hogg for Surrey trying to get the puck, work it loose against the boards in front of the Semiamu bench. We've got Alto with the puck going up. Semiamu in the zone. And it's lost. It's intercepted by Swanson. Swanson get the puck across the blue line in the Semiamu zone. We got a minute and 40 seconds left in the third period. Taken out of the play. Nice takedown. Referees allow play to continue. Everybody thinks there should have been a penalty, except the officials. And it's shot out and down the ice. Up to Pat Ryder to number 2 for Surrey. Just shoots it out and down in the Semiamu zone. They tried to clear it out of the zone. Torrey Hurd couldn't, but he did. Hunt picks the puck up. Still controlling the play. Hunt gives it over to his man, to Alto. Alto goes in, tries to go in the center, gives it over, shoots. Good stop by the goaltender to keep that one out. Boy, he had to be alert on that. And they keep it in again, a good stop by the goaltender. He is playing well.
Oh, Tibble's played very well on those shots. He had 2 good shots to handle, Steve, and he played them both very well. He kept the stick on the ice, and that's where a goalkeeper will go wrong, is lifting the stick up. He kept it down, he got the puck along the ice, and he smuggled it up for the keep his team out of trouble. We have a Semiamu player down on the ice, injured. Don't know who it is at the moment.
I believe we have a penalty being called by the referee to North Surrey, and I believe it's to their captain, Scott Hannon.
They're going to miss Scott Hannon on that short-handed situation. He was a big player out there.
We will take a break right now from the action at the Sungod Arena. This is Steve Erickson with Dan Donnelly. We will return with more hockey action.
In the blink of...
This is Steve Erickson with Dan Donnelly. We're back with more hockey action at Sungod Arena. We just had North Surrey pick a minor penalty up. It was to their captain, Scott Hannon. A minor penalty for roughing with 1 minute left in the third period of play here at the Sungod Arena.
As we've said before, Steve, I don't think a penalty really hurts you at this point because they've been playing better without the men. At 1 minute to go in the game, you can ice the puck freely. Some players have said that a penalty in the last minute of the game doesn't hurt them as much as some people think it does. Gives you that opportunity to get the puck down the ice without the other team giving a rush.
From the faceoff, Surrey gets it out to center, up and down. We got Porter trying to go, and they lost the puck at the blue line. They go offside.
The puck came up and hit the glass, Steve, and slowed up as it was going over the line. And the other fellow on the other side was assuming the puck was going to go in the air, and he was offside. Porter was the guy on the other side watching for that puck, and he was just a jump ahead.
Just about a stride ahead. He was a little bit eager. He wanted to go a little faster than the puck wanted to go, that's all. But the referee drops the puck between the players. Semiamu with the puck to shoot it out and down the ice. It goes back down. Jeff Hall for Surrey shoots it. against the boards in front of the bench. We've got Semiamu going in, trying to pass it out front over to Anderson. Couldn't. It's intercepted by North Surrey. Clears it out to the neutral zone. Off the boards. Anderson going after the puck. He's being checked by Bailey. Anderson with the puck going in. Get around Bailey. Bailey grabbed him, hauled him down, but that's all right. We've only got a few seconds left. Shoots it out front. Goaltender goes down, stops it, gets a second chance. He's still down. It's loose, and it bounces out to the blue line, but it's kept in. I don't know how. Hunt tried to keep it in. We got 5 seconds left. Puck at center ice. In front of the penalty box. Anderson going after it, and the buzzer goes to end the third period of play of hockey action at the Sungod Arena with a well-played game. Semiamu won and North Surrey won, and I believe we could go overtime.
That was a lot of action at the end of the game, telling us down.
Victory period.
Great action around the goal there right near the end, Steve, around the North Surrey goal, and
Still is tied after that 10 minutes.
Semiamu
Overtime period, there'll be a
taking a few shots on goal.
another 10-minute stop time, sudden victory period.
Penalty, of course, will carry over into the overtime period, and we'll keep North Surrey down one man for about 1 minute by the look of the clock. 1 minute exactly remaining in the penalty. This has been a very exciting and very entertaining game, Steve. For Adam Hockey, this has been very entertaining.
This has been, as you said, really, really entertaining. And for a lot of people that don't get out and watch Adam Hockey, I think we should urge you to, because this is entertaining. I'm really impressed. I see a lot of junior games, but I don't get out and have the ability or the luxury, I guess, to watch a lot of the minor games in this division. But I'm quite impressed with the caliber of play for these young boys.
Well, any hockey game that ends up 1-1 after regulation time, especially in Adam and Pee Wee division, has been a well-played game. But we said off the start, though, that these two teams were rivals. They've been in these kind of competition before. Surrey's lost twice and one tie with Semiamu already in the league schedule. So they're used to this, obviously, close, tight games. Porter's going to be out at center. The big line is out right now, with the exception of their captain, who's got another minute to sit out in the sin bin. But we're starting off with Porter and Kurtz, two big guns for Surrey. Start this overtime period.
We've got Alto right from the draw. Alto gets the puck, controls it, trying to go after it, couldn't. It's against the boards. Bearing with the puck for Semiamu, comes up cross center, across the blue line. Alto stays on side, takes the pass, goes in, goes to his backhand, shoots just wide of the goal. Boy, that was close. We've got 40 seconds left in the penalty. They shoot it out just in the neutral zone. Hunt lobs it back in, going in front of the goal. He lost it. Semiamu goes in, Hunt picks it up, goes to his backhand, shoots, he scores. Alto scores. He took advantage of a miscommunication there by Surrey.
But Alto was all over the ice. If anybody deserved to get that winning goal, it was him. But it was a giveaway, a takeaway in the North Surrey end that caused it. And that happens in hockey. It happens in every sport, and they shouldn't feel bad. That's the way the game goes.
The player was down in front of the goal. I don't think he was hurt. I think he was just more or less really, really disappointed with himself that he scored. But in all fairness to him, he has nothing to be ashamed of, because I saw Steve Smith do that in Edmonton a few years back, and he will never live that down. So, I mean, it's a rough way to lose in an overtime situation. The goal only took 28 seconds left. Pardon me, 28 seconds into the overtime. I wouldn't have wanted to be a betting man, because it could have gone either way.
And so often is the case that they end up scoring quickly in the overtime and picking up the victory. It was a close game, very close, and it was only fitting that it go into overtime for one thing. Both goaltenders, Andrew Stone for Semiamu and Chris Tibbles for North Surrey, played outstanding. They both made good key saves. And it was a mistake, unfortunately, that cost the game, but that happens.
Unfortunately, yes. This is Steve Erickson and Dan Donnelly. We will return right after this short message.
I'm June Callwood with important news about USC Canada's work in Ethiopia. Farmers and scientists working together have planted new seeds to yield stronger food crops. They are seeds of survival, seeds of hope. Help Ethiopia get growing again. Support USC Canada, 56 Spark Street, Ottawa.
This is Steve Erickson with Dan Donnelly. We're back. We've just finished an extremely exciting game, Dan, at the Sungod here.
Absolutely. Semiahmoo and Surrey playing regulation time to a 1-1 tie, and then going into overtime 28 seconds later, and North Surrey picks up, or Semiahmoo picks up the goal, rather. A very entertaining game, very entertaining. Both goaltenders played very well. Both teams played very well, for that matter, and I think it was a terrific game.
I was extremely impressed. The coaches had the boys playing good hockey. We had the awards given out. We had the most valuable player. Just looking at our stuff here, the most valuable player to North Surrey was Porter, which was well deserved, and the most valuable player, I believe, to Semiahmoo was their goaltender, Stone. And as we were talking just off camera a second ago, I thought possibly because of the style of play, they just could have given it to both goaltenders.
Absolutely. Chris Tibbles for Surrey made some key saves and kept them in the game at one point. And Stone, a little help from the goal post at one point there in the third period, but he did very well. He played stand-up. Both of them played good stand-up goal for the most part for the game.
They did. I was, as I said, I was extremely impressed. I didn't know that Adam Hockey, and this isn't to be slanderous to the Adams, I didn't know that Adam Hockey could be this exciting and entertaining, but it was a well-played game and really well fought, because they are, as you said earlier, they are a real rival function between the two of them.
They certainly are, and this is Surrey's victory over Semiahmoo. Will make them feel happy. That puts them 2 losses, 1 tie, and 1 victory, so they're going to go home with smiles on their faces, that's for sure.
They sure will. We have had a good afternoon here, myself, and I hope you've enjoyed yourself. I think that at this time we would like to wish everyone that's at home a special hello and all the best of this festive season. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to everyone there. We've enjoyed ourselves here, the management, the staff, all the people that are behind the scenes here. They've just been extremely exceptional helping us out. We can't say enough about them.
That's right. Thanks to the technical crew from DCTV and everybody that helped out in the tournament.
And kept us supplied with our normal supply of coffee behind the scenes when they were running back and forth. They looked after us extremely well. The seasons, we've got a new season coming up for Delta Cablevision, and they're hoping for bigger and better things. So all the best to everyone in the new year, and I've really enjoyed working with you. It's been a lot of fun. We haven't worked with each other in this capacity. We've been on the ice refereeing with each other, but it's been a lot of fun, and I hope we do it again.
That's right. Thanks, Steve.
Thank everyone for joining us. This is Steve Erickson with Dan Donnelly from the Sungod Arena. Thank you very much, and have a very Happy New Year.